its police department. WSB's Veronica Waters reports live. A law enforcement advocacy group is sounding the alarm.
Yeah, Bill, it's the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police telling me that the Stone Mountain Memorial Association will vote Monday on disbanding the park police, possibly replacing it with security forces instead. Spokesman Steve Gaynor is not confident in that plan.
Police officers are highly trained and trained to respond and run towards danger. Our security guards, I guess I'll call them, going to do that? Are they going to provide the same amount of protection to the citizens and the guests of Stone Mountain? I don't believe so.
Georgia FOP's Steve Gaynor says that thousands upon thousands of people attend Stone Mountain events every single year, both in and out of state. He says their safety could be at risk if this plan goes through. He says they're reaching out to the governor through legislative contacts, hoping that the governor will urge the board to put a pin in this plan and reconsider other options. Reporting live, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A big shopping event today for 600 families in need in Clayton County.
The city of Forest Park calls it Christmas in July, where residents can pick from $250,000 worth of products. Councilmember Kimberly James says this makes a difference for those struggling to afford the necessities.
One lady told me how great it was that she found a breast pump and she had a little kid in her arms already and expecting another. So
Helping Hands Ending Hunger provided the basically new returned products. Anything left over will be available first come, first served tomorrow at Forest Park High School. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
New information today on the explosive stomach bug spreading across the country. Correspondent Hannah Battah reports federal health officials are confirming some information on the origins of the outbreak.
Severe stomach bugs spreading across the country has now been linked to shredded iceberg lettuce served at Taco Bell locations in 5 states: Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and West Virginia. The FDA has identified a single supplier of the lettuce from Mexico. Taco Bell now voluntarily removing the lettuce, saying the affected ingredient from our supplier is being indefinitely removed from our supply chain nationwide.
Cases are reported in more than 30 states, including Georgia. Apple is hiking the prices of Apple Music subscription prices. This marks the first rate increase for the service since the fall of 2022. The company is citing higher music licensing costs. The individual plan is increasing from $10.99 to $11.99 a month, with the family price rising from $19.99 a month to from $16.99. It is now 3:03 and the Von Hessler Doctrine begins in less than 2 minutes. Right now it's live team coverage of traffic and weather. In the 24-hour traffic center, it's Alex Williams.
Rain is not doing any favors to the Friday afternoon commute, Bill. I've seen it falling along I-85 in Gwinnett County. Now I'm watching it rain right in the heart of downtown, and as it's already been slow on I-75-85, this is not going to help it. 400 and I-85 both stacked up out of Buckhead in northeast Atlanta. 75 the same story southbound from Howell Mill. Those heavy delays stay with you on the wet pavement down to I-20. 75-85 northbound, you're packed in. Highway 166 Langford Parkway all the way up in the rain to 17th Street. That hasn't done any favors to I-20 westbound heading into downtown. That's a jam-packed ride back at Glenwood Avenue heading through East Atlanta. Right now they're holding all lanes west side perimeter. 285 southbound below Cobb Parkway, exit 19. Trying to get this big rig that's stalled out of the center lanes. That's slowing you on 285 west back into Sandy Springs, and 75 south delays coming out of Marietta. From the Trustdale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad, and it's headed to 91. Heat index near 100 for most of Metro Atlanta. Heat index a little higher, up to 104 to 105 in parts of the East Metro, with a heat advisory is in effect. That includes Jackson, Barrow, Walton, and Newton counties. We'll have some scattered storms to cool us off late this afternoon. For Saturday, low 76, high 91 with scattered storms again. And again on Sunday, scattered afternoon storms. Rain chance this weekend, both days at 40%.
And Storm Tracker radar shows some heavy rain right now engulfing the north side of Metro Atlanta. And those storms are sinking from north to south. Also some rain in the heart of the city and East Point as well. We have a ground stop right now at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. 92 in Snellville, 91 in Douglasville, and where it's raining in East Point down to 78. More news at 3:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour one of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm your host, Eric Von Hessler. Surrounded by the Doctrinaires plus one. Tim Andrews is here. Autumn Fisher is here. George Clark is here. It's not really plus one. He's a doctrinaire at large. English Nick is here. And, of course, Jared Yamamoto is here.
Had to give English Nick that buffer day for yesterday. He usually comes on
Well,
Thursdays.
here's the thing. We're going to start off with our friend English Nick. As you recall, he and his cousin, let's relax over there. He and his cousin went to see England.
In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Versus Argentina. And when Argentina won that match, I wasn't even going to bother English Nick. I wasn't, because you had called at halftime.
I called you guys.
You called us, and you called us in a very good mood. Like, I didn't want it to end this way, but what a special day. I'm looking at the Argentinian fans.
Yeah.
It was all wonderful.
Yeah.
My cousin flew here, and it didn't go our way, but what a great thing the World Cup has been. And when I let you go, I knew that, well, it really hasn't set in. Like, he's going to wake up tomorrow. He's going to go get drunk as hell tonight. But he's going to wake up tomorrow, and there's going to be this leaden sort of ball in the pit of his stomach.
Well,
and now we get that English Nick. He walks in, he's complaining about FIFA. They're completely corrupt. The Argentinian team they should have been called for a 752 yellow cards.
Yeah, or flags.
Or flags.
Whatever you want to throw.
That's the old NASCAR reference, Yellow cards.
And then they had their Falklands War banner they brought out. They should have that. I mean,
don't you think if the Iranians had played the U.S. and they won, don't you think they have some sort of Strait of Hormuz thing?
Listen, if they had played, they should have made that the battle. So whoever won the match would have gotten the Strait of Hormuz.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. We could have ended this thing.
I think it's time to start sorting out some world problems with international soccer. You know,
nothing wrong with that.
If your team wins, they get to, I don't know, own your country for a year or something.
Gosh, own it. Own it. Yeah,
Let's use better words for 2026. Run it.
Run it.
Run it. How about that?
Well, it's the Brits, man, the colonizer over here. It makes sense coming from him.
They act like it's behind them, but they always want to take over.
No, they're welcome to come live in here.
I'll tell you, the sun once again will never set on the English Empire. I know, man. This stuff hurts because you get so invested.
Yeah.
It's hard, man. It hurts. You got to admit that it hurts. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And then the second thing is, first you admit that it hurts, and then you recognize, but this is pretty stupid in the context of everything. But
Absolutely.
then after you realize that in your brain, then you go back to, but this still really hurts, even if it's silly. You know?
I think the farther your team goes in any whatever it is, whether it's the Bills going towards the end of the season and maybe getting that close.
Or the Falcons being up 28-3 in the third quarter.
The farther you are, the closer you are to the trophy, the harder it hurts.
Yes.
And the thing about the next day, yesterday after the Argentina-England match, was the social media where somebody had created a highlight reel of every vicious attack that Argentina put on England in that second half.
And you just got angry, I'll bet.
See? But also the English manager, English manager, here's another thing.
Yes.
I want it in 4 years, in 2030, the World Cup's going to be in Spain, in Portugal, or somewhere else. It's going to be a 3-country joint hosting thing. I think that England should have an English manager, and Germany should have a German manager, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, how far would you take that, though? Does every player have to have been actually born in the country they're representing?
Yes, I think they are. Most of the time they are.
Most of the time they probably are. But I'm sure there are, like if you were a great soccer player and you became a naturalized American,
you're right.
You could decide to play for America.
Like Erling Haaland of Norway, everybody's darling.
Yes.
Haaland was born in England, but one of his parents was from Norway.
Yeah.
So he chose to go with
So
a team where he would shine.
Because at the U.S., we would really be put behind because we just haven't had a soccer kind of thing in this country long enough to produce great American managers. I don't think.
How did the women's team get so good, though?
I think it was a priority for females in sports in high school and stuff like that it just wasn't, because there was no major league really for males in high school, and so they would focus on basketball and football, whereas women became really, really good, and there was a lot of emphasis on soccer in America at a time where in male sports there wasn't, and college as well.
Yeah,
So-
even younger girls. Well, I remember when I moved during the 90s, I was so surprised that you would get on a drive somewhere and every school field had little girls chasing the soccer ball around.
I think it was just a thing where there was a decision made in PE, physical education, somewhere in the 70s or something that, hey, let's push the girls toward soccer, and the boys got pushed to. It didn't do any college any good to have a big soccer program, right? And I guess it became the program of choice maybe after Title IX, because Title IX said, hey, if you're going to have these male programs, you're going to have female programs as well.
Yeah,
and
the
maybe
soccer team's relatively big. So
Yeah.
when you think about a football squad that's, over 60 players in college?
I know in the NFL you run with 53. I don't know.
I think college it's more than that.
Yeah.
And then a soccer team is going to be at least 25 on most college squads.
So it's probably from the very beginning, it's like, well, okay, we got this Title IX now. What are we going to do? That probably looked like a great sport. Things like you're right, things like volleyball, things that have a lot of people, because you can, you don't have to start 9 different things to make up the number of female slots that are going to be where the men or the boys are in football and basketball alone. So probably had something to do with Title IX.
Anyway, the thing about having a British manager, we had a German manager on this tournament. He's new for the England team this time around, Thomas Tuchel, and I think he made some pretty poor decisions during the match. Like he brought on a lot of defensive substitutes when we really needed to keep attacking after that first goal.
It seems to me that I think you could say that about any manager. I don't know why you bring up the fact that he was German. You could say that about any manager.
Well, because there's a long history there too.
That's what I'm saying. And also, they bombed me grandmom.
Yes.
Well, listen, you're not the only person.
I think he said a lot of great things along the way when he was coaching the team, managing the team, and whether he made the right decisions in the end. But they got farther than they've been in a while.
So they took the right strategy. They put those big ogres out there on
big
defense.
Ogres.
Those big English ogres.
The 6'7" defender.
Yeah, Bird or whatever his name is.
He shows up in the Odyssey as one of the challenges that has to be faced.
Hear me rap song.
Oh, I know. We'll get to that. That's a story into the pit.
Wait a minute. Did Odysseus, did he have to put up with a rap song by an English bloke? That's one of the big challenges?
That's right. Here I am, I'm an ogre.
How many of these soccer stars have rap careers?
There's a promotional video for the Odyssey that hit theaters today, I guess last night, and it's all the stars in the movie basically rapping and telling you about the movie in 2 minutes.
We've got it if you want to hear it.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
It's very Hamilton-esque.
And I've read great reviews.
Movie's great.
I read a review today that said this is the best cinema's ever been.
Okay, all right.
That was the NME in England.
Orson Welles.
NME.
The idea that it's the best that's ever been. A little movie called Citizen Kane is still out there.
Well, if it weren't for Citizen Kane, they never would have made a movie like this. Rap.
It's highly enjoyable, though.
So
have you seen
there
it?
are
Yes.
there are some very good reviews of it. I've seen some other reviews but that's the way it's supposed to be. Not everybody's going to love something. But I have seen a lot of people who say it's really good, spectacular cinema.
Yes.
So
Do you want to hear the rap promotion they're putting out there?
I don't know why they're doing a rap promotion. You know what? Rap isn't even on the ascendant in popular culture. So, okay, go ahead.
So it's very Hamilton-esque. You've got all the main actors.
Is this an old man, Nolan, who thinks that, all the kids are rapping?
Yeah, it's got like Anne Hathaway, all the main actors. Matt
Who's
Damon,
the rapper in the movie?
Robert Pattinson. There's no rapper in the movie.
Travis Scott. Travis Scott is in the movie, but I don't consider him a rapper, really.
He's a rapper.
Is he a rapper?
He's a rapper, singer.
I think he was like a pop singer. Okay.
Hip-hop.
Oh.
Well, here it is.
Odysseus, Telemachus, Penelope,
Antinous.
Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus,
Calypso, Penelope,
Menelaus,
and Helen of Troy.
Odyssey.
After the Iliad,
Hidden the horse.
won the war.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Odyssey.
Odyssey,
Itching for Ithaca.
get past the Peloponnesian Peninsula,
Odyssey.
Mediterranean,
Psych out of Cyclops.
and crater his cranium. Men into bacon bits.
Gotta go.
On the road. Head to where Hades is.
Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus,
Calypso, Penelope,
Menelaus.
and Helen of
We
Troy.
could be Homer. The way we go over.
The story in 6 feet.
Pull a hexameter.
Call it whatever.
So long
Okay.
as it's this beat. Sirens on
Sirens and suitors
Okay.
and
All right, I've
suitors.
had
You know what it reminds me of?
Okay.
You know what it reminds me of
ma'am.
is in high school when your history teacher is kind of cool and like makes up a little rap about we're learning about Napoleon Bonaparte. Here we go. Bonaparte marches his army into Austria. Like,
Yeah.
It's like a way to help you on the test so you remember.
And I'm sure Gen Z doom scrollers. It's going to be very hard to get them interested in some sort of historical epic.
Romans what?
3 hours long. So I can see where it's like, hey, we got to reach out to, but how effective that will be.
Odysseus,
Telemachus, Penelope,
Antinous,
I'm in.
Tina, Calypso, Penelope, and Helen of Troas.
Okay.
My favorite.
Okay.
So obviously, what they did, they had the actors read a bunch of lines and then they cut it all up.
Right.
But there's John Bernthal, who has a part in this movie. Bernthal gets like 2 words in that whole montage. He's not quite the fit that Hathaway and everybody else is.
I want to know which one of the, if there was more than one. There had to be. How many people are featured in that?
Oh,
like 7
crikey,
or 8?
hang on. No, more.
I don't know,
more than that. It's a
not
lot.
the whole movie, but in that thing there. 10.
I'll check. Yeah, I think 10 sounds about right.
Okay, so out of 10, there has to be 1 or 2 that got this
memo
and said,
they're like, no.
No, what?
Well, Matt Damon's face on it's like, ugh.
No, I don't have to. You're
Hathaway
not
loves it.
And then your agent is like, they go, no, it says here this is part of the marketing, and you signed on.
You have to.
Yeah, it's in your contract.
No,
to
I
market the movie.
don't. Okay, all right. Is this a bit on Jimmy Kimmel? Is that what we're doing, or is this?
That's almost
we're
what it
supposed
feels
to look
like.
stupid, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to look stupid. Is that what we're doing
No,
here?
this is for the movie.
Okay. Do I have to do it? Is this something that?
I mean,
It was
it's
in the small
it's in
print.
the contract.
Yeah, when
know,
we
so,
paid you $70 million to
Excuse
do
me,
this.
this is
sue
Elliot.
you
Do
if
I
you
have to
don't
do
do
it too?
Yeah. Is Elliot in there? Is Elliot in the
Am
rap?
I in it?
No, you're not.
Ah, cool.
It's not there.
No,
No,
he's
he's
not
too
on the rap.
busy,
I'm
like,
boxing. Yeah, I gotta go box.
It's amazing.
By the way, that's gonna, and I'm not opining here. I'm just predicting.
Yeah.
Not the next, because it's gonna be when would the Oscars be, in February or something?
Yeah.
Next year. This is going to be a big cultural issue. Elliot Page is going to be nominated Best
Think so?
Supporting Actor.
Think so?
Yeah,
For what?
For this, the Odyssey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He plays a soldier, and
Sorry.
so and has it's a character apparently that was changed a little bit, but not there long early in the movie, but also comes back through flashbacks so it ends up being around the movie a lot. So I'm just predicting. I'm just telling you right now, the thing that America's going to go polarized about February next year. There's at least a good possibility. I'm predicting Elliot Page gets now. Whether or not Elliot Page will win it won't. That will push it further, but it'll be enough that Elliot Page is nominated for it that it'll keep like the YouTube channels, the woke YouTube channels. Hey, don't give up now. Don't give up now, boys, because I think next year you're going to get a whole lot of new subs because there's going to be a whole lot of new outrage. Speaking of outrage, today, and I didn't see this, and I'm not interested in even hearing it because I don't really care, but here's the latest hilarious outrage to me today, is that apparently there are people in America today who are, I'll tell you what, I'm really mad at that Patti LaBelle.
What?
I'm mad at that Patti
What's Patti
LaBelle.
done?
Patti, she sang the national anthem, and it was in a way that I do not approve of, and I am very angry. That's right. That's right. So you're angry at an 82-year-old singer.
Who's
Really?
singing like herself, like Patti LaBelle sings?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm not even interested in critiquing it or anything. Maybe she just didn't sing it well because she's 82. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I caught the beginning of that. That was during the All-Star game earlier
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
I think she was lip syncing in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Because it looked off.
Well,
And
maybe
it may have been the camera angle.
As I told you, when I sang the national anthem and "O Canada" in Toronto, it was lip synced.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we could do it. We just went out there and we had to keep. We just told each other because we had to do before "O Canada" started. Just purse your lips in an O, so it doesn't look like you're lip syncing. So we had to stand there going like
Ready to go.
Ooh. Like a love doll in a window in Times Square. Just
That was
like,
something. Did that come natural to you? Huh? Did that come natural to you?
Not at the time, but
okay.
you know what? It inspired me to look deeper into it, and now I'm actually quite good at it.
It was
life has phases.
It was the door that opens, and
I
you
was like, ooh, I like this. I like this face shape. What else
really
could I
good.
do with this?
Is
And,
she
you know,
from Philadelphia? Is that why?
Yes.
Okay.
She is.
Anyway,
I doubt that she sang poorly.
well,
because
she is 82. I mean, I don't know, but and if it was lip synced, then they recorded it beforehand. But I think I think it had a gospel tinge to it. Whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I just think it's hilarious.
Get over it.
That there are people in America today. I tell you what, I don't like that. I am mad about. Okay, really. God, try getting a life. I don't know.
Is she the same age as Sir Paul McCartney? Is he 82?
He's 84 now, I think.
Because it seems that Autumn's given her more of a pass than Sir Paul.
What's that?
Autumn seems to be giving Patty much more leeway than she gives Sir Paul.
Let's face it, Patty probably can sing better than
that's
McCartney
what I'm saying. If we hear it and it turns out she can't sing, then
she'll be
say
like,
the
"Oh,
same
Patty,
thing.
we got
go
it?
home." I don't know. We can look it up. I didn't want to become one of the shows that goes, "Oh yeah, that does sound bad." Or
no,
it just seems like these things are served up. Like
Yeah,
on a
it really
quarterly
could be
basis.
Yeah. It looks like it has more to do with her age than how she sang it. So.
It's a possibility. And then if it is her age, how about just like give her a pass? Don't we give 80? Don't we give people in their 80s a pass?
No, absolutely not.
Hey, she went out there, so now I'm going to judge it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to judge
She
it.
hates America because she can't sing.
Yeah, that's right.
She might only have 6 months left. We've got to judge it real quick.
That's right. We want the last thing that she thinks of to be that after all these years of applause, we decided no, boo.
Do you see this
I'm not
keyboard?
buying her sweet potato pie this
Hell no.
You see this phone? You see this keyboard?
I'm
judging.
I'm ready to go.
Judging.
I'm ready to go. Anybody's have it? Do we have it anywhere? Is Patti LaBelle singing the national anthem? What's going on here? People, is everybody hungover today? For
Michael
heaven's sake?
McDonald should have sang it back up with her, like "On My Own." I love that song. You know that song? Patti LaBelle and Michael McDonald.
On My Own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that song.
Oh,
I would
great.
imagine I could imagine what Michael McDonald sounds like.
It
in that song.
wasn't how this was supposed to be.
We welcome two-time Grammy Award-winning artist, Philadelphia.
Only two?
Granny Award.
Yeah, that seems low.
Patti LaBelle.
Is it the godmother of soul?
Oh, yeah.
Can you see by the dawn's early light?
Sounds a little drunk. That's all right.
It's the meds.
We had at the twilight.
All right, that's enough. You know what? I'm not making fun of this woman. She is a legend. If she's 82, if she's a little too old, maybe she had a bad night.
Can I just say
How does that make people mad?
Hang on. She's hitting notes. She's hitting
Yeah,
good notes.
she sounds a little warbly, but you
Yeah,
know.
but she's old.
Yeah.
That's not outraging.
It's not outraging, is my
That's
point.
right, George Clark, the
Yeah, people
voice
are-
of reason.
All right, okay, all right. That's right.
Let's get out. Let's get out now.
All right.
We got choice.
There you go.
There you are. Look, it took her. Why is she doing this? This is making me so mad. Oh, I'm so mad.
Listen.
Trump's a jerk.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not. I checked the lyrics. That's not in there.
Hey, now I have a reason to hate it.
Guys, we have a choice between Patty or
Odysseus.
Telemachus, Penelope.
I'd rather hear Patty.
Odysseus.
Telemachus, Penelope, and Helen.
Can we really call that rapping?
No,
it's
no,
not really.
no, it's
I
just
don't
a-
even think it's an attention. It's more like a. It's more like a.
Editing trick.
Yeah,
Yes.
sort of a meter.
Yeah, it's all editing. Autumn, you,
She should have been in there.
Who, Elmo?
Elmo. Oh my God! I saw a commercial or a promo for the halftime show for the World Cup final on Sunday, and one of the people involved is Coldplay, right? And you got Chris, what's his name?
Chris
from
Martin.
Chris Martin talking to Elmo about the. Well, you see, Elmo, it's going
Can I
to
ask a
be a
question?
halftime show.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Why
Is he the man?
Why is Elmo the go-to? Has to be involved
Yeah,
in
what about
everything.
the trash can dude?
I'm a 6-year-old boy. Monster. La, 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 la.
Is that what you are? Why was that? Because when I was growing up, the go-to Muppet was Kermit and then maybe Miss Piggy. As far as like the standout Muppets,
Big
that usually,
Bird. Big Bird was big.
Big
Yeah.
Bird was big, but Big Bird didn't show up on the Tonight Show. Like
No.
it was like
Big Bird had his own movie.
that's fine.
Bert and
The movies.
Ernie in the 70s were the ones that were prominent.
Yeah. And I guess somewhere like after Tickle Me Elmo, then Elmo became like the number one Muppet. Yeah, the face of the Muppets.
I'm the best one. Everybody else can go home.
Why does Elmo have to?
I get paid more than everybody, and I don't help them when it's contract time.
Yep. Oh,
I use
a little criticism in there, Elmo.
was that Elmo? Or was that Otto?
That was Otmo.
Otmo.
How many fridges do you have?
In the trash can.
Hey, Elmo, how many? George Clark wants to know how many fridges you have. How many refrigerators do you have?
I have 14 and a half fridges.
Do you have a hot tub, Elmo?
It's so hard because it takes so much energy to heat my house.
It's like a data center.
You don't know my problems.
He dropped out in kindergarten.
I don't vote. I'm too young.
Elmo is stealing my story.
Elmo's taking the show.
I used to work at Mr. Steak.
How many hot tubs?
The poorest of the poor. My mom had perfect penmanship.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter. Your vehicle is one of the biggest investments you make. So after an accident, why trust its repair to someone focused on cutting costs? At RJ's Auto Body Plus, they believe the repair should protect your vehicle, not the insurance company's bottom line. For nearly 20 years, families throughout the area have trusted RJ's Auto Body Plus in Marietta because they don't believe in shortcuts, cheap parts, or rushed repairs. With over 40 years of experience, they know what proper collision repair looks like, and they stand up for their customers every step of the way. They work with insurance companies daily, but they work for you. Whether it's a newer vehicle, a luxury vehicle, or simply a vehicle you care a lot about, their mission is simple: restore it safely, correctly, and with the quality you deserve. RJ's Auto Body Plus, because your vehicle deserves more than a minimum. Call 770-955-5020 or simply search RJ's Auto Body Plus.
Get any size air conditioner for $69.99 a month, 0 down, an unbeatable lifetime warranty, and ask about clean air upgrades. Visit reliableair.com to book your free estimate today.
Georgia Power is here for you with programs, tools, and incentives that lower your bill. But we also have a few ways you can save right now. Unplug devices like TVs when they're not being used, or use a power strip you can switch off. Make sure you're only using the lights you need. Change out your HVAC filter and make sure your vents are clear. Set your thermostat at 78 for max efficiency. But every degree closer helps, because everything we save on energy can be better spent being there for the people we care about. Visit GeorgiaPower.com for more energy-saving tips.
No one in Georgia treats more kids with cancer and blood disorders, and no one in the Southeast is doing more to advance pediatric cancer research. The Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta cares for thousands of patients each year and offers access to hundreds of clinical trials to kids whose survival depends on new treatment. Listen July 23rd and 24th to the 26th annual 95.5 WSB Carathon and support research to find cures. Visit choa.org/carathon to make a donation today.
Every day, builders like you work hard to build the homes and businesses our communities depend on. So rely on the workers' compensation experts at Builders Insurance, protecting the people behind every job site. Visit BLDRS.com.
Tara Fine Jewelry Company, just 3 miles from the Mall of Georgia in Beaufort. Coveted brands like De Beers Code of Origin Diamonds, Mikimoto, Roberto Coin, fine Swiss watches, and so much more. Visit Tara Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort today.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Let's face it, nobody puts septic service on their wish list. But if your septic system needs attention, here's something to feel good about. Hi, I'm Shannon, owner of Scorpion Septic. For every new customer through July 23rd, we'll donate $100 to the WSB Carathon. Get the septic help you need, and together we'll help children.
Take the sting out of septic service and help some amazing kids.
ScorpionSepticServices.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 3:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Vincent Financial. Our top local story, we are tracking heavy rain and storms hitting parts of metro Atlanta at this hour. It is pouring in some locations and flooding is a concern.
In the WSB Storm Center, I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Slow-moving, strong thunderstorms affecting parts of metro Atlanta and across North Georgia. Localized heavy downpours leading to standing water on the roads. Watch for that, the potential for some flooding, flash flooding, and very low visibility. In addition to that, some trees or tree limbs could come down with strong wind gusts and a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning.
Some of the heaviest rain right now is on the north side of metro Atlanta. There is a ground stop at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Departures to Atlanta are grounded due to the storms. A warning today from the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police as Stone Mountain Park are in danger. The Stone Mountain Park Police are in danger of being defunded. Spokesman Steve Gaynor says that would be a bad idea.
It is a soft target for terrorism, which we are in that environment at this time. We believe that the public and the visitors coming from out of state need to have that protection of the Stone Mountain Police Department being on site.
The Stone Mountain Memorial Association is expected to vote Monday on disbanding the park police, possibly replacing it with security. We have reached out to the Stone Mountain Memorial Association for its response. The Atlanta-based CDC zeroes in on the potential source behind the multi-state outbreak of a nasty intestinal illness. Health officials are investigating shredded iceberg lettuce supplied to Taco Bell by Taylor Farms as a possible source. The CDC says while there have been thousands of confirmed cases of the illness in 34 states, including Georgia, there are cluster cases in 4 states. They include Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. It is Christmas in July for 600 lucky people in the city of Forest Park. The city is giving away gently used and newly returned items.
Baby items. We have clothes for men and women. We have undergarments, house goods.
Councilmember Kimberly James says with rising costs continuing to impact Clayton County households, having an event like this can really help families have one less thing to worry about buying. It is now 3:32 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather and checking out those wet roadways now from the 24-hour traffic center. It's Alex Williams.
Yeah, I just talked to a traffic trooper in Gwinnett County, Bill, and I could hear the rain through his phone. He's on I-85 northbound heading up through Duluth and Swanee, and it has absolutely been pouring up there. Just a friendly reminder to everybody out there, do not drive with your flashers on. Those are only for emergencies. A little better news on the west side where it's actually some dry pavement right now. Crash just moved to the right shoulder, 20 eastbound in Riverside Parkway. Believe it or not, they still got the right lane blocked in both directions in Vinings with the construction that's been going on all day. 285 both north and southbound between South Atlanta Road and Paces Ferry, so look out for that. On I-75 south in Marietta, they just pushed the stall to the right shoulder at Windy Hill Road. And if you're traveling Georgia 400 north and southbound, been seeing some heavier rain there, so that is slowing the ride on the wet pavement in both directions, really between Sandy Springs and Alpharetta. And you're already looking at close to 35 minutes to travel from Buckhead on 400 south just to get down to I-20. No better northbound, you're starting to pack in at Langford Parkway. From the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Thunderstorms ending late this evening, drying up overnight, headed down to 76. Showers and storms return again Saturday afternoon. Rain chance 40%. They'll be scattered. High 91. For Sunday, low 75, high 91 with scattered afternoon storms. And where they develop the next couple of days, they could be locally strong with gusty winds.
Yeah, we've got some heavy rain right now on Storm Tracker radar. Kennesaw, Woodstock, Alpharetta, Roswell, Johns Creek, Sandy Springs, Tucker, Snellville, Lawrenceville, Smyrna, all getting hit hard right now. And we've got some rain, a little bit less rain on the south side in McDonough and Lovejoy at this hour. It is now 75 in Roswell, 82 in Riverdale, and 91 in Covington. More news at 4 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
The idea of new floors sounds exciting. Until you think about the mess, the moving, and your home being turned upside down. Don't worry about it. Peach State Hardwood takes all the stress and mess out of the process. With clear upfront pricing, delivery and installation by their in-house team, even moving and protecting your furniture. And when it's all done, your home is left spotless. No stress, no surprises, just a home that feels brand new. Schedule your free in-home consultation today at peachstatehardwood.com. Peach State Hardwood. Hardwood without the hassle.
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, 2 trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
This is Scott Slade, and if your air conditioning is having trouble keeping you comfortable this summer, I have good news. Ragsdale Heating and Air is here to keep you and your family cool and save you money. Right now, you can get up to $1,700 off if you carry your home comfort system, and that'll include Ragsdale's own exclusive 15-year parts and labor warranty. Don't forget Ragsdale is your go-to team for plumbing, electrical, and insulation, too. Schedule your visit online at ragsdaleair.com or call them. With over 13,000 five-star reviews, Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
All right. English Nick is here.
Yeah.
He's a little bit down.
No, actually, I'm fine.
Because you're with friends, right? We brought you back up, huh? It's my fault. Give me credit.
You when I called you after the game,
yes,
a few beers in and whatnot, you said, "My heart is breaking for you, English Nick. I hope you're okay." And my heart wasn't broken. I was just disappointed.
Yes,
because at the end of the day, I don't know these men that play for England.
That's the thing that's important. All right, we have Toodle Pip stories. What was that noise? English Nick?
It's Queen Camilla's birthday.
She's 79 today.
And People magazine.
We have her right here. Queen Camilla, happy birthday.
I've got a surprise for you somewhere.
Let me fish it out.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Well,
look,
it's not your birthday. It's his.
Yes.
She said she had a surprise.
I know, but shouldn't you be giving her a surprise?
Yes.
I'm still alive. That's the biggest surprise she's ever had.
They were at a brewery this week near where I grew up in Dorset.
Oh, isn't that something?
And they were behind the bar pulling the pints. Badger beer, I think it was.
Were you pulling the pints there?
I always pull the pints.
It's very good with the taps.
Is that just like they're just slumming it for a day to make it seem like they're regular people?
They're related. Commoners are doing.
Yeah, that's right. Hanging out with it.
Isn't it pleasant and interesting to see how everyone lives?
Yeah, the commoners. See how they. Yes, absolutely. And then you go back to your palace.
Well, of course, with hunting grounds and dogs and things.
I think what's interesting
about
living
in a palace.
Yes.
That would just be
No.
wild.
It'd be great.
That would just be wild to live in a palace.
Too big. I wouldn't
Footmen.
call it a palace. It's more of a cottage of 17 bedroom.
A 17-bedroom cottage.
And did you say
Gardens.
dogs? Dogs? Did you just say
Dogs. You've got dogs for
Guns.
hunting.
I might be wrong about this, but I don't think Charles and Camilla are ever living at Buckingham Palace. They've got their own
No,
place.
darling.
It smells like my mum.
Mummy never liked us there.
The ghost of Diana haunts the halls.
They live in
They live in the nearby Clarence house.
In a cottage, yes.
Yeah, okay. So a little,
It's tiny.
17 bedrooms, 42 baths.
small little intimate
Just
space.
a small little cottage.
Only one
Charming.
refrigerator.
Oh, we've got 90 of those. One of them's
We're
here
not wealthy.
now.
Oh, there's one that you travel with? You
can
travel
open
with
the
our
door,
fridge?
darling.
The article
Fish out
that,
a frozen fish for dinner.
the article that USA Today did. Happy birthday, Queen Camilla. See King Charles and his wife in photos, and so you get some real great close-ups of Camilla.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bring
She's
those sausage
79.
fingers
Yeah.
my way.
She's 79.
my mother, God rest her soul, used to say she's got a mouth like a horse.
Like a horse?
A horse.
She's a horse mouth.
Oh, my. Caroline.
I'm a
Such
thoroughbred.
Come
on.
Yes, that's right. She points out she's a thoroughbred.
Yes,
of course.
a thoroughbred.
No
And what
need
are
to,
you?
she's a right racer.
She's a right racer. Your mother, Caroline, rest in peace. My goodness.
Quite lovely in 1965.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something about like? Of course I can. It's my show.
And you're not from
I
England.
prefer
You
you
can say
not
whatever you
speak.
want about the royal family.
Well, you're not my queen consort, whatever.
And I never
you know,
will
consort,
be.
You know, people would say they would
Fingers are
say
too thin.
they thought that they thought when he was a prince, when Charles was a
Yeah.
prince, that he was a terrible person because in reality, the story goes that he was with Camilla before Diana, and Diana was she was part of this group of people that you choose from, and he was told, you're going to marry her no matter what, but he was actually already in love with Camilla, and he did what he was told, and the marriage was terrible, probably for both they weren't in love, and so the marriage was terrible, and he was cheating with Camilla, and then people would say, oh, he's such a bad person, he cheated on her, and then they make fun of her, saying that she wasn't good looking. And I thought, well, doesn't that tell you that it's real love?
Yeah.
I always thought that, doesn't that tell you he's going to be the king of England? He could have the most beautiful
any filly he wanted,
right?
And he did,
and he stuck with this woman because he loved her. I always felt that way.
Yeah, thoroughbred.
And by the way, Diana was cheating on him too. It wasn't like come on, they all cheat on royal families. That's part of it. Is you have to keep your mouth shut publicly, but if you want to cheat on your spouse, we have a whole system that's 1,000 years old how you do it.
Some of us even go to islands.
That's right, Andrew.
That's right.
No, that's my brother.
Well, yeah, he went to islands. You didn't go.
No, I didn't need to. I had Camilla.
That's right, he's go to me.
No, I mean, there's
and once you
layers.
had me, you never.
She's
go
an
back.
island unto herself.
Once you go Camilla.
Yes, you don't need an island.
There's plenty of
Right.
layers between the royal family and the British public and what they need to know, where they can hide whatever they want to hide.
It's an understood thing inside the royal family.
Yeah.
That's why kind of Diana was a little bit, rest in peace and all that, but she was a little bit kind of naive with
She didn't
going.
play the game.
Right. It's like you chose to get involved
I
in the
knew
game.
what was going on.
That's right. You knew that he wasn't in love with her. And that
I
you
tried
were,
to tell her over tea.
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets.
She said, oh, yeah, she was. She's just like with her little Minnie Mouse face.
Wasn't Camilla in charge of finding Diana or grooming her for him?
Well, my understanding is Diana went to like a school where like there's this kind
prep,
of like
prep school.
There's this I don't know if they still do it, but
It's a
back then
right?
there was a thing where girls. So you had to be from like the story about Diana was that she was a school teacher. That was all BS. She was raised.
Oh, she was a school teacher.
I
wasn't
know,
she?
but
Yeah.
that's like because you have to go do something. It's like being a politician, and you have to go do something, but you're really going to run for office. Like she was in this group of people. I don't know what they're called. That they're kind of like. If she hadn't met him, she would have married
high society.
She would have married some other royal. Like she was in that kind of like coterie of whatever. Like, and then the royals show up and go, "Oh, we'll take
Stable,
one
as
of
it were.
those." Yes, a stable. That's why being a horse-like creature
Horse
is fun.
That's fine. Guess who likes horses?
Oh, Caroline Parsons. Well, she's got a good laugh right here.
Yeah.
Today.
Absolutely. Do you think King Charles looks back and goes, well, if I hadn't married Diana, I wouldn't have had this kid called Harry, and we won't be in this situation now.
Well, he also wouldn't have the other one.
Which is the next
other one.
story. There's another story about the royals
What is
today.
this? The Toodle England?
Well, yeah, I mean, with the team losing.
All right. Okay.
There's no need to keep kicking them while they're down.
Cut him some
Give him a
slack.
break.
His team lost.
Yeah, go ahead, Nick.
This is from People.com. Meghan Markle always lets Prince Harry lead when it comes to the royal family, a source says.
Yes, of course.
And
We're
she
doing
was-
things together.
And she's been disappointed
That is
because on this
absolute
trip, recent trip, there was not enough security, so she couldn't accompany
I
Harry
heard
all the time.
I heard the last story I heard from a couple of weeks ago was that she was saying that he needs to get out there and make some money. She's tired of being the one who makes the
Selling
deals
jam.
and does the jam, and that he needs to get out there and get up.
What am I supposed to do? I'm the prince.
Yeah, well, he could just go home and be a prince, and he'd be taken care of. He'd be
He doesn't want to go home.
No, we are a partnership, and we do things together.
Right, right, yes.
She's one of those women who, even when she tries to sound like she's being nice, you just feel like there's a dagger behind her, but she's just ready to go. She's even
Well-
when the nicer, the more lilting her voice is, the more of a sort of threat is laced inside of there.
I agree. And with a face like yours, I understand why you'd say that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. See, that sounded very, very nice. That was very nice,
Thank you.
actually.
And I mean it because
Uh-huh.
someone, like you needs a lot of reassurance, and I'm fine with that.
Okay. That's
Help.
Harry, did you have something to
No,
say?
I said nothing.
Yeah. Okay, honey.
He is so obviously miserable and stuck inside.
Can I
of
just
this thing.
say something?
He had the
Can't
life.
even
Why
cheat.
did he do it?
Can't even cheat in this world.
It says in this article that this person who knows about this says that she's very supportive of Harry and lets him leave with the royal family. if the bottom falls out for them in this country,
they go back.
Then they want some connection, saying, "I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Can we come back?
Yes.
Can everything be okay again?"
That's what it is. But what I'm understanding is that Charles, because he's got the cancer and he's older and everything, he's a bit of a softie about it. It's his brother, because I think King Charles was going to let him stay at Buckingham Palace, and it was William stepped in and started saying, no, he's not staying there. He's not doing this. He's not going to be. So it's the brother who's really upset, because I think that the brother looks at it as, you and your wife are trying to ruin what ultimately is going to be my time and my reign. Our father is older before he becomes king, and there's a chance that he won't be there for that many years. So he sees it as a slight to him. Like, your wife's going to tell everybody that this is a racist operation and all this stuff before I take over and have, who knows, 40 years of being the King of England.
Maybe the solution is to have a joint king. You have both Harry and you have William as kings, and that way Meghan Markle's happy. Meghan Markle would love that. She'd be a queen.
Listen, I don't know if you know history. We tried to do the whole two popes thing. Didn't work out.
'Cause, I know that there'll be better days.
It's the WSB Radio Carathon.
July 23rd and 24th.
A worthwhile cause right here in our own city.
Be part of the magic and the tradition.
Your donation saves lives.
Donate online today at WSBRadio.com/Carathon.
Thank you for donating. Thank you very much.
Oh, I know that there'll be better days.
Summer is here, which not only means the heat is here, but also summer storms and hurricane season. Will your home be protected when severe weather hits? Dave Baker here for Bright Box Electrical, a Coolray company. Bright Box Electrical specializes in generator installation to keep your essential appliances running when you need them most. Right now, pay no interest for 18 months if paid in full, with payments as low as $200 per month for qualified buyers. Go to brightboxelectrical.com and schedule your free generator consultation today.
We are here with the CFP and investment advisor Aaron Vincent of the Vincent Financial Group and co-host of Retire ATL right here every weekend. And Aaron, the headlines are heavy. There's a lot of noise in our face right now. Where can an adult turn to if they need some clarity or information about their financial future? How can they reach out to you?
You can either call or text this number. It's 770-741-0120. We can explain our process to you, when you make that phone call, and kind of we can talk about where you're at in your life and your process. The idea, though, is that we get to have an initial conversation. It's not like bring all of your statements and have everything buttoned up and show us your spreadsheet. And in that first conversation, it may be just a quick phone call so that we can, answer a couple of questions for you, and you can feel us out if you want to actually go through our process. A good middle ground way to do this is to text seminar. Text the word seminar to 770-741-0120. We actually do these educational workshops all around Atlanta. We've got a bunch of them coming up here soon. And it's a good way to come talk to us, learn some of the educational stuff that we kind of the processes by which we work and how we work through some of these questions and issues. And I think it's just a good way to get to know us a little bit.
If you're ready to get serious about your financial future, or you just have a question, where am I? We invite you to call the team at the Vincent Financial Group. That initial consultation, no cost, no obligation. 770-741-0120. Maybe you're looking for some more information about their upcoming complimentary educational workshops. You can text the word seminar to the same number, and a team member from the Vincent Financial Group will be in touch. 770-741-0120. And we invite you to join us every Sunday right here for Retire ATL, all powered by the Vincent Financial Group. And get more information at retireatlradio.com.
Investment advisory products and services made available through Impact Partnership Wealth, LLC, IPW, a registered investment advisor. Neither the firm nor its agents or representatives may give tax or legal advice. Individuals should consult with a qualified professional for guidance before making any purchasing decisions.
Cancer. One small cell can change everything. Beating it takes something big. Northside Hospital Cancer Institute is built for it. Built for breakthroughs, pioneering clinical research, treatment, and surgical innovation, with the most cancer centers and board-certified oncologists in Georgia. We're built around you, with personalized care from screening through survival. Northside Hospital Cancer Institute, built to beat cancer.
On BritBox, there is a place where stories twist like cobblestone roads, grand manners hide secrets, and stakes are higher than seaside cliffs. Find places worth getting lost in on BritBox. Watch new series like The Other Bennett Sister from the world of Jane Austen and A Woman of Substance starring Golden Globe winner Brenda Blethyn. If you want to get away, you're in the right place. Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Free trial at BritBox.com.
In the military, the mission was clear. You knew what to do. Now, the mission has changed. Stepping into civilian life isn't about finding a job. It's finding your purpose.
I wanted a career that would leverage the skills and discipline I gained in the military. IT just felt right.
My Computer Career offers class schedules that fit into your life and skills in high demand.
Put your VA benefits to work. Visit mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to jumpstart your IT career today.
An elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hell yeah. All right, blokes.
Madness.
All right, you got any kind of Toodle Pip story that has nothing to do with England?
Well,
or the UK?
You better skip that one.
I do have one that's Norway.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Is anything interesting happening in the United States of America?
Everybody's favorite Norwegian player, Erling Haaland.
Yes.
He's won the hearts of everybody.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. He embraced his time in America and appears to have quite a sense of humor.
Yeah, the headline is Erling Haaland is Norway's World Cup machine and the internet's baby girl.
What?
What does that mean?
Because there's an influencer who's like a Haaland princess. You know, she's been looking for a Norway jersey and all this stuff. And
I got that.
Yeah.
And also she wants to have sex with this guy.
Well, he's got a girlfriend he seems very loyal to. So, yeah.
I'll bet his girlfriend's like F1 hot. You know what I'm talking about? F1 hot?
Yeah.
You ever see a girlfriend or a wife of an F1 driver? There's just a level of hotness, female hotness, and you cannot surpass the F1 wife/girlfriend hot.
Isn't Lewis Hamilton one of the most famous and successful drivers of all time?
He certainly is.
He's hanging out with one of them Kardashian girls.
He went Kardashian.
Went Kardashian.
He was with the Pussycat Dolls. He was with that for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, you look down the grid of an F1 thing. Whew. And, I noticed during the Norway match, which they ended up losing, every time they went to the crowd, every Norwegian woman was so good looking.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, is everybody hot in Norway?
I know.
There weren't any ugly dudes either. It was like, you go to Norway and just like everybody is good looking? It was like,
my fiance Kristen felt the same about the Norway men's team. She's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it's like Norway must just be like this place where like everybody's like, "Yeah, we don't mind mirrors. We bring mirrors with us everywhere we go."
They had eugenics until 1941.
Well, there you go. And I'm not in favor of that. I want to say I'm not in favor of that. Listen. The tree has grown. Am I supposed to not pick the fruit and eat it just because I don't like the way it was planted? This is what I'm saying. If the fruit's delicious, eat the fruit.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Juicy fruit. Peel it.
However, if I had to go back in time, I would not have allowed the eugenics. There.
You wouldn't have
You would say
abided it.
no.
You would have moved out of the country.
I would have left.
I'm going where the ugly people are.
That's right. You know what? People have a right to be ugly.
Correct.
And this is important.
So move to America.
That's what I'm running on.
Yeah, I really think that
Von Hessler, you have a right to be ugly.
It's funny. I'm looking into Norway's eugenics program, and it says that Norway's eugenics movement was partly driven by the welfare state. So they wanted to reduce poverty.
No, that was eugenics all the way around.
Really?
That's what,
okay.
Yes, that's what eugenics was all the way around. By the way, the lady who started Planned Parenthood was into eugenics. A lot of people were. It was a lot of weren't people like Henry Ford? Like there was this movement in the Woodrow Wilson, I think was
Wilson was pretty much a racist.
Yeah, and so the idea, it was a racist movement. It was like we're just anybody who's not contributing, who we don't think is contributing to society, we'll just sterilize them, and they won't have any children.
Crazy.
And then we'll let's match up the beautiful people so we can have some so we can look this good in 2026. While the women in the crowd are beginning to cry because their team are losing.
In England back in the day, they would let single mothers there were single mothers with babies, and they took the babies away from them and had them adopted elsewhere because they said the single mothers weren't fit. to raise those children. And now they've just been. Now Keir Starmer's been apologizing about it.
Didn't save his job, did it?
Well, he didn't.
No, he didn't
well,
do it.
Well, you have to
yeah.
apologize. It's the government is apologizing for past government policies.
Crazy.
I know the apologies are like, oh, okay.
They're a little empty.
Yeah, it's like, it doesn't
I'm so
change.
sorry for something that happened 120
years ago. It doesn't help anybody that went through it,
right?
Yeah. But I do understand for the history, like for 50 years from now.
Well, there's also
you want to say, so if you're looking at the timeline of the governance of the country, you can look at it objectively and go, all right, the country said this earlier policy was embarrassing and wrong, and they apologized for it. But we think of apologies as something that will make you feel better in the moment, like, oh, you hurt my feelings, but now I feel good, something like that. This is more about historical reckoning, I think.
The descendants of those single mothers, and the kids who were adopted, and the descendants, this affects them.
Sure, but maybe they went to, look, if you have nice parents, who raise you well, you're going to consider them your parents, right? I mean, from the point of view of them,
I never
they're
would
not
have
going
gone
to go
to Eton without them.
No, Cambridge, Oxford be damned.
By the way, Von Hessler doctrine on the record, anti-eugenics. Yeah, against
Are you
eugenics.
sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I mean, almost all of the members of the Von Hessler
Everybody
doctrine.
on this side of the glass.
Yes, on this side of the glass, we are all against it. I can't believe, Eric, you took that position, though.
Well,
brave
listen,
of you.
Given that he's German and all.
We don't have to.
DNA.
We don't have to bring that up. English, Nick.
Yeah.
All right, man. 4 years from now, huh?
Well, hey, maybe we'll get third place tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh yeah, come on, England.
Come on, England.
You could be in
We're
third.
back. We're back.
Here we are. The hot and humid Georgia days are back, and this is the time of the year your AC could be tested, running harder than ever. This is Scott Slade, and if your air conditioning is having trouble answering the bell, I have good news. Ragsdale Heating and Air is here to keep you and your family cool and save you money. Right now, you can get up to $1,700 off a new Carrier home comfort system, and along with their terrific service, here's something else homeowners like me really love about Ragsdale. Your new system comes with Ragsdale's own exclusive 15-year parts and labor warranty. That means zero repair costs till 2041. No stress, no out-of-pocket, just comfort for years to come. Ragsdale's your go-to team for plumbing, electrical, and insulation, too. All under one roof, all with the same dependable service. I'm still loving my kitchen lighting they installed years ago. Why choose Ragsdale? More than 13,000 five-star reviews, and many of their employees have been with the company 10, 20, even 30 years. Scheduling is easy, too. Book online at ragsdaleair.com or call them. Ragsdale is the name I know you can trust.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Our listeners are so generous. Thousands of you have donated to Cars for Kids. Thank you. This is the very best way to get rid of that old vehicle, and you'll be helping kids too. Free and stress-free removal of your vehicle anywhere in Atlanta. No hassles, no paperwork, no lowball offers. Plus, you'll get a tax receipt for your charitable donation and a vacation voucher. Go to carsforkids.org today. That's cars with a K. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
As a Massey Services technician, we've earned the trust of our customers. So much so, we're often called upon for a second opinion.
Should we try a perm or bangs with layers today?
What would my Massey technician think?
Whatever you choose, you'll love it. Just like our landscape service. It's customized to the seasonal needs of your lawn throughout the year, with all-inclusive pricing and no hidden fees. Plus, our service is guaranteed or your money back.
Massey Services, offering expert advice and much more. Expect more and get it.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 4 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Hoffman Financial Group. Our top local story, we are tracking heavy rain moving through metro Atlanta this afternoon. Flooding is a concern as these storms are moving slowly.
In the WSB Storm Center, I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. A flash flood warning has been issued for parts of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, and Gwinnett counties as the strong storm sitting nearly stationary has dumped several inches of rain in a short period of time. Watch for standing water and flooded roads. Rivers, streams, and underpasses, those can quickly see rising water as well. Again, flash flood warning for parts of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, and Fulton, and Gwinnett counties.
And in addition to that flood threat Brad was talking about, a severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect for central DeKalb County and southwestern Gwinnett. The warning is in effect until 4:30 this afternoon. A severe thunderstorm located near Redan, about 8 miles east of Decatur, and that storm also nearly stationary. It has some wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. Right now in Midtown Atlanta, it is 79 degrees with rain, and Brad will be along shortly with Atlanta's most accurate and dependable forecast. He will let us know if this rain will continue into the weekend. A major Metro Atlanta attraction may be losing its police force. WSB's Veronica Waters reports live the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police is speaking out today about possibly disbanding Stone Mountain Park Police.
Yeah, Bill, according to Steve Gaynor with the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police, a handful of Stone Mountain Park Police have already found other jobs. He says the social media post warning of the department's possible disbandment is accurate and a bad idea.
There's threats from all around to just get U.S. citizens, and I don't think this is the time to cut security at a major attraction where thousands, hundreds of thousands of people come every year.
Gaynor says the vote is on the Stone Mountain Memorial Association's agenda for Monday. We have reached out to the association for its response. Reporting live, Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A motorcycle driver's helmet camera leads to an arrest in a Gwinnett County road rage incident. Here's a report all new at 4 o'clock.
The video shows the suspect, Scott Henderson, pulling next to the motorcycle and pointing a gun at the victim before driving away. During police questioning, Henderson vehemently denied he had a gun.
It may look like it, but it's not.
Then what is it?
It's just me holding something. It was like I had something in my hand like trash.
Henderson has been charged with aggravated assault. Gwinnett police say you should never confront a driver, and if you feel threatened, get to a safe place and call 911. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We are learning more today about the source of the nasty stomach bug going around. California's Taylor Farms is being investigated as the source of the outbreak. Taylor Farms supplied lettuce and other produce to Taco Bell restaurants where customers ended up getting sick. The parasite is causing cases of an explosive stomach bug in more than 30 states, including Georgia. The bulk of the cases are in Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. More Metro Atlanta police officers are accused of potential misuse of the Flock camera system.
The Fayetteville Police Department says testing of a new auditing feature showed 3 officers conducted license plate searches on themselves, family, and acquaintances outside of their police work. The now ex-officers were first put on administrative leave before their firings. The police department says the searches constitute a violation of department policy. The GBI has been called in. Last month, 3 Cherokee County deputies were fired along with a Greene County deputy, all related to Flock camera searches. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
Many Americans are pulling back on saving for retirement. Bloomberg's Tom Busby reports the main reason is stubbornly high inflation.
A new survey by NFP finds nearly half of working American adults say they're deprioritizing or are just unable to save for retirement right now because of high housing costs, high car payments, skyrocketing health care bills, or just everyday expenses.
It is now 4:04, and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, it's live team coverage of traffic and weather, and our triple team traffic coverage begins with Alex Williams with a look at all those wet roads.
Whew, it is a mess out there, Bill. It's raining so hard right now up in Gwinnett County near the Mall of Georgia. It's even tough to see which lane is which through the jam cam, so that means it's even rougher for you out there if you're driving. And that rain is making a mess of the ride on 85 northbound and southbound, pretty much anywhere between the Chamblee-Dorville area, Duluth, Suwanee, Buford, just very tough driving conditions. Please use extra caution out on the roadways and just make sure you have those headlights on and no using your flashers. Those are not to be used when it's raining. 75 northbound up into Cobb County. Just watched some fire department clear out of the right lane at Highway 5, the Canton Road connector. But that rain is definitely impacting the ride north and southbound between Ackworth, Kennesaw, and Marietta. Same story on 575, anywhere between Kennesaw and Holly Springs. Not doing any favors as well to the ride through downtown Atlanta, Isabella Rodriguez.
No favors as you make your way into Midtown. You'll hit the brake lights on 75 southbound right before Northside Drive and on Georgia 400 starting at around Lenox Road, exit 2. That continues onto 85 southbound, and both of those delays continue into the Midtown area, 75, 85. If you're heading north into the city, you're going to hit some stops, some slowdowns on Langford Parkway, Highway 166. And with rain across the metro, make sure to give yourself some extra stopping distance and keeping those headlights on. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Scattered showers and storms this evening with heavy rain and gusty winds diminish late and then drying up overnight down to 76. 91 on Saturday with scattered showers and storms again in the afternoon and evening. Where they develop, they could be strong. Rain chance at 40%. And about the same for Sunday. Partly cloudy early, 91 in the afternoon with scattered showers and storms. Sunday's rain chance 40%.
Flash flood warning for several counties on the north part of the metro area, and we've got a severe thunderstorm warning right now for central DeKalb County and southwestern Gwinnett. Severe thunderstorm located near Redan, about 8 miles east of Decatur, moving very slowly with wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour. Right now it's 73 in Woodstock, 88 in Loganville, 82 in College Park. More news at 4:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
All right, hour 2 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I didn't watch any of the speech last night. I read about it today. It was every bit as ridiculous as I thought it was going to be. And now it's Mark Wayne Mullen there. He's is he the Homeland Security? Yeah, Homeland Security Secretary there. He's now threatening to put state election officials in prison if they don't go along with the administration's. This isn't legislation. This is just, hey, this is the way it's going to be. He's identified 4 states: California, New Jersey, Nevada, and Pennsylvania. They think 250,000. What would you say? 250,000, I guess, illegal voters.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't come up with that. And so they're demanding that they get the rolls. And I'm not a constitutional expert, but I'm pretty sure Mark Wayne Mullen. You're not putting anybody in prison, Mark Wayne Mullen. My name's Eric Von Hessler. I'm WSB radio down here in Atlanta, Georgia. I just want to let you know that you're not going to put anybody into prison. You're actually going to shut your mouth. And come November, you're going to do what the American people tell you to do. It's not going to go the other way. That's going to be the ending of it. My feeling is that you're going to decide to make that as messy as possible, and it's going to be very uncomfortable because you guys have decided that. But ultimately, the Constitution's going to win, Mark Wayne Mullen, and you're going to shut your big fat mouth. Is what's going to happen. I couldn't use the words that I wanted to.
What words did you want to use?
You're a public servant, you see, and you're going to shut up, and you're going to do what the American people tell you to do, and you're going to be guided in the end, whether you like it or not, by the Constitution, which is, I'm not an expert, but there's nothing in there about the states turning over their voter rolls to you. So that's it. That's my rant. I'm trying to be better. And
you did a good job. Before we took the air, just for people that are listening now, Eric was letting it go.
Yeah. I was going
during Bill's newscast.
I was going really good because I'm actually still an American. I look around and I'm like, what? Just because you agree with other things, you're going to let the federal this still isn't in you, deeply ingrained. Back off, federal government. You'll do what the Constitution says you can do, and no more. Sorry, you're not changing the rules. So my apologies to Mark Wayne Mullen, but I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. You see, you're a public servant. You're going to do what I tell you to do. That's how it works in this country. So, because I didn't even watch that thing last night, which just completely
You
absurd.
saved your time. It was basically
What?
just
China got a bunch of public records?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Have you downloaded the records that are available?
No, I do know for a fact that within the records that they put that are available, they also say that Russia helped Donald Trump. That's I heard that.
Much of it is redacted. Most of it's redacted.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I
so
can
much.
see. Yeah,
It's like
so-
pages and pages and pages, scrolling.
Yeah.
I should have put a position on.
I would say to all politicians, a day is coming when you're going to understand that the Constitution still matters. You work for us. It's not. We're not a top-down country. We're supposed to be organic, up. You work for us. It's called public servant. The word servant is in there. You serve the public. People don't seem to understand this. The way that our Constitution, when you decide to throw your hat in the ring, you actually move down. Now you get power and there's reasons to do it, and maybe you're an idealist and you want to whatever, but there's an exchange. You actually, as a citizen, you kind of move down and you serve everyone else. The minute you throw your hat in the ring, and if you win an election, I don't serve. I mean, I work for somebody, but I could quit. I could whatever. You serve the public. So stop telling us what we're going to do and start listening to us when we tell you what you're going to do. That's the way. And then it gets messy like it does between human beings. But that's the process of how it's supposed to get messy in this country. This thing of like public officials pointing their finger at you and telling you what you're going. This is not the way the country is supposed to be. We're not supposed to fear our politicians. That's not the way that it's supposed to be. So I just, and by the way, I have to laugh at this because I've been predicting this for months now. And I've been telling you, I'm not predicting it because I'm watching videos and seeing anybody else talk about this. But I have been saying that this November, that they are not going to just let it happen the way that it's happened every time we do this stuff in November, every midterm election before this. They are trying to spark something ugly. If you can't see this, then I think you're blind. They are trying to spark something ugly. They are not going to go last 2 years, lame duck presidency, blah, blah, blah. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. And here it is. It's coming to be. Can you imagine such a thing? A federal officer telling states that he'll put them in prison if they don't do what they're told? Anybody during this 250 years ever look into the history of this country and the ideas behind how this country is supposed to work? Even if you've identified real problems, by God, you got to solve them through our process. You see how that works? Even if you identify a real problem, that doesn't give you the right to go over the Constitution because it's a problem. See, now you identified a problem. Here's the hard part. You still got to work within the checks and the balances and the Constitution and what you have the ability to do. You got to work overtime to solve the problems because the Constitution wants to make it difficult for you to change things. The Constitution wants it to be messy and make you listen to voices you don't have any interest in listening to. That's the whole idea. The whole idea is that. And that ultimately will win. But this group is not going to let I'm telling you, man, they are trying to spark something ugly. And I'm trying to be very even-keeled about that. And I wouldn't care if it was a leftist that was trying to spark something ugly like this. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I love this country. And what I love is the Constitution of the United States. And I have a thing inside of me. And when I see a federal officer say something like that, I'm just like, okay, you're illegitimate, but you have power, so I have to deal with you. You're illegitimate because you just told me that you don't care about the Constitution. Illegitimate. There's no legitimacy if you don't first go through the Constitution. Now, people mess with the Constitution all the time, but they at least pretend to care about it. I guess that's our standard. I'm asking for you to at least pretend to care about it. But, some of those things that he was saying last night that I read about, it's just like, it's this all stuff over and over and over again.
Well, there was some stuff that I forgot to get to last night, and I would love
like,
to share that with you right now if you're done bitching.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. You're the President of the United States.
Well, there are trolls under my bed that I don't like.
Nobody likes that.
Your favorite president. They don't like your favorite president of all time, and they are working with certain HVAC engineers in China to flip votes utilizing a deep state weather machine that's located in Venezuela.
That's pretty wild.
Well, these wacko progressive trolls are also stealing Diet Cokes from my nightstand. And I go to sleep at night, and they're on the nightstand, and I wake up, and they're gone.
Well, that could just be somebody doing some service there.
Well, they're not. These are trolls, and they're maliciously and unpatriotically doing it. And they must be prosecuted. And one last thing, by the way. One last thing.
Sure.
One of my staffers told me that there ain't no more strawberries, and I want to know what happened to the strawberries.
That's what I've been thinking about.
What happened to them? Where are they?
They say the key isn't real. I don't. They're saying you say the key is real.
Well,
so.
the key is real. They took the key, and Fred Flubber McMurray took everything from me.
That reference is exactly what I've been thinking through a lot of this. And I don't know how many people have seen the Kane.
His three sons would be embarrassed. Let me tell you.
Is the Kane Mutiny something that young people even watch anymore? No. I don't know.
Every week.
But that's if you want to get a good idea of maybe what's going on here, just watch the Kane Mutiny. Strawberries. He even says at one point, as I recall in Kane Mutiny, he says he came back and said, "Sir, we have no,
we ain't no more strawberries or Diet Cokes."
All right, that's it. That's my rant. That's how I feel. Now we're going to go back to having some fun. Let's say hello to Alex Williams. Alex says there's flooding on 85 at 285 in DeKalb.
Yeah, the fun's going to have to start after this traffic report, Eric, because it is no fun out there. 85 southbound. Traffic troopers tell me there's flooding on 85 south around 285, and kind of pinpointing this in, it looks like it's that frontage road that comes off of Pleasantdale Road and Northcrest Road. Those ramps to I-285 are what shut down due to that flooding, so be mindful of that if you're trying to come south out of DeKalb and get onto I-285 in either direction. Now on 85 northbound, traffic trooper Rich just called in a crash. Spin out one on the wet pavement. We see it on the jam cam. HOV lane blocked 85 northbound just north of the split with Georgia 400. 85 still a mess both directions in Gwinnett County, especially between Duluth and Suwanee near the Mall of Georgia where that heavy rain has been falling. 285 north and southbound also feeling the impacts of the rain, slower than you would expect between Tucker and Clarkston. How are things looking on a rainy I-20 in DeKalb County? Isabella Rodriguez.
I-20 eastbound is stacked up in DeKalb County, especially on the eastbound ride as you're making your way out from 285. It stays sluggish all the way towards Lithonia as you pass by Wesley Chapel Road and Panola Road. This report is sponsored by Air Conditioning Specialist. Ready for summer? Call Air Conditioning Specialist. Get a professional AC tune-up for just $59. Call 478-COMFORT. ACS, your comfort is our specialty. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDell.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Get your medical questions answered with the Doctors on Call, presented by Northside Hospital.
This Sunday, we'll be joined by Dr. Ashley Corey Shao, a specialist in family medicine who will take your calls and discuss family health.
Tune in this Sunday at 8 a.m. for the Doctors on Call, presented by Northside Hospital on 95.5 WSB.
There's a difference between a backyard and a space you never want to leave. At Ben Hill Renovations, they design and build outdoor living spaces that feel like your own private retreat. Custom pools, outdoor kitchens, and patios, all crafted with a level of detail that only comes from 60 years of experience.
Hey, it's Robbie with Ben Hill Renovations. Let us create the outdoor living space of your dreams that fits within your budget.
Ben Hill Renovations, creating raving fans since 1964.
At Ameris Bank, we know it's never just business when it's your business. So we're here to be your partner. Whether you're launching a startup, expanding locations, or managing daily finances at your company, you can do it all with a committed financial partner on your side. Our expert business bankers are ready to empower you on your financial journey. We're Ameris Bank, and we're fiercely yours. Visit your local branch or learn more at amerisbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Mark Aaron, back with my friends at Xfinity. An amazing deal right now, folks. 5-year price guarantee, same-day Wi-Fi on the most intelligent Wi-Fi. It can actually heal itself when there's a problem. Most reliable Wi-Fi for streaming, gaming, working from home, and the coverage unmatched. You get Wi-Fi in every corner of your home, and reliability, forget about it. Well, fiber-powered network with 99.999% reliability. Insane. Plus, you can lock in this deal for 5 years. 5 years on the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi with their best equipment. That guarantee, 5 years, same price, no contracts or commitments, and everything you need is included, including data, equipment, and the most reliable Wi-Fi available. Xfinity, imagine that. To get started, visit Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today. Xfinity.com to get started. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. 5-year price guarantee and, same-day Wi-Fi.
Waiting for the right time to replace those drafty, rotting old windows? Now's the time. NG Windows is having their biggest sale of the year. Save 24% off. Plus, up to 12 months, no interest, no payments. Upgrade to beautiful Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows now and save 24% off. Hurry, sale ends July 31st. Window and door shopping made simple.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
You've probably heard that constipation and IBS can all be related to a lack of fiber in your diet. Hi, it's Sue from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. If you or someone you know suffers from constipation or IBS, let the Bread Beckers show you the way to more fiber and regularity and to better health without swallowing a pill or a bad-tasting drink. At the Bread Becker store in Woodstock, we can teach you how to make real, delicious bread loaded with fiber from real whole grains. A healthy, affordable, and delicious solution for your family that can change your life. This is not like the enriched bread you buy at the grocery store. It's real bread. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of whole grains and real bread. So if you're struggling with bowel issues, high cholesterol, warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick, take the first steps to a healthier life. Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
A roof is more than just the shingles you see. It's the protection you don't. Hi, I'm Megan with Southern Exteriors. We're talking about high-grade underlayment, ice and water shields, and a solid deck, all sourced from the same manufacturer. Since 1999, Southern Exteriors have been building roofs that protect what matters most. Take 10% off your next roofing project. For quality you can see and integrity you can trust, call 877-9-SOUTHERN or visit southernexteriors.co. That's southernexteriors.co.
You just have to laugh. Politicians just are just that. Like I say, they used to have to act like they had certain, behind the scenes they were always corrupt and everything. But they used to try to pretend that wasn't happening, but now. So here we are, like College Park.
Oh, this is a wild story.
So the city council at College Park. They decided that they wanted to all take a vacation.
A special meeting in Savannah.
How do we get to have a vacation in Savannah? And I don't know how much of this is on the taxpayer dime. I don't know if it all is.
That's
or
why
some
they
of
want
it.
that train that goes to Savannah.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. So what they did was they contrived this idea that they were going there on some kind of thing to try to like visitors to College Park. Because people, if they live in Savannah and they have a week's vacation, sure, leave Savannah and go to College Park.
I hate the beach.
Yeah. But what really it looks like what happened here is that they decided to hold their city council meeting 250 miles away from College Park in Savannah. And Jared, you're telling me that they met for like 11 minutes and then spent the rest of the time.
Yes.
Smart.
And it was on the taxpayer dime. So if you live in College Park and
they deserve it.
Now here's the thing: College Park is so near perfect. Like they've solved every problem as a city council. So it may be that they're like, hey, well, we've turned College Park into a Shangri-La.
Come see the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting burned out.
Yeah, and they're burned out. And also, there's nothing else that they need to do for College Park. They fixed it. It's perfect. So why not go to Savannah and have a congratulatory vacation? It's just amazing. It used to be like one or two politicians on a city council will get busted, but not the whole city council. They all have to agree on it. Yeah, let's do this.
They figured that
How many people are on that city council? Anybody know?
I'll look that up.
Not one of them said, "Hey, maybe we shouldn't do this."
They figured that by going to Savannah, that they could select this new organization called the DMO, the Destination Marketing Organization, to help promote College Park.
Can't do that through Zoom. Not possible.
No, you had to be in Savannah in order to see it.
Exactly. It's not 2026 after the pandemic where half the workforce never leaves their home. No, you've got, as a whole city council, you have to go meet with these people.
There's 9 of them.
Yeah, nine people had to go, yeah, I think it's a great idea. Let's do it. Let's go to Savannah.
Jerks.
See if we can get some visitation to College
I
Park.
think while we're there, I think we should take the ghost tour because I think that, we don't want to make a deal with the devil, in reality. So.
Also, we got to look at what are the things that are working for their tourism because we're trying to up the College Park tourism. So
College
maybe
Park
we should have a
ghost tour, the ghost of like selling weed.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Georgia's global city, folks. That's what it says on their website.
Hey,
apparently this is all working.
They have a great golf course.
They didn't used to be.
I golf at that nine-hole course that they have right over by the airport.
The 9-holer?
The 9-holer.
The public course?
The airport 9-holer.
Yeah, I knew her.
That's the ghost tour.
I have heard that's actually. I know people who golf there, and they say it's a good golf.
It is a great golf course. I go there it's cheap and it's easy to get
the planes flying over don't ever kind of mess you up when you're trying to tee off.
My game's already terrible as it is.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about it.
I don't have to worry about it.
All right. Well, once again, we salute the politicians who aren't we so lucky to have this generation of politicians who have all the right priorities and know that they work for us. At the end of the day, that's something you can always feel. Maybe they get it right, maybe they get it wrong, but they all understand they work for us. Alex Williams says there's trouble on 285 in Cobb.
Yeah, believe it or not, Eric, it's construction. Yeah, they're doing construction in the rain. 285, both north and southbound. This construction's been out there since last night. It's not going anywhere. They're in the right lanes both directions between South Atlanta Road and Paces Ferry Road. That plus the rain, it's making the ride even worse. On the outer loop, 285 west and southbound delays start all the way back in Sandy Springs. 285 northbound, the inner loop, you're stacked up, leaving I-20 on the West Freeway. We found the crash in northeast Atlanta. 2 left lanes knocked out, 85 northbound, just north of Georgia 400. Tracking the slow spots on 285 on the east side, it's Isabella Rodriguez.
The inner loop of 285 is not looking good through DeKalb County, and the rain is only making that drive tougher. 285 southbound stays slow through Doraville and continues towards Clarkston. You'll want to ease off on that gas and leave extra space between the cars, and make sure those headlights are on as you travel through the wet conditions. This report is brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Have you ever stood in a lumber yard doing what I call board yoga, bending, squinting, flipping boards, trying to find one that's straight, wasting your time? That's why pros go to Randall Brothers. Dave Baker here. Randall Brothers stocks premium lumber that's straighter, cleaner, and ready to perform. No stretching, no sorting, just quality lumber that shows up right the first time. Randall Brothers understands when your name's on the job, it better look good. Skip the yoga. Randall Brothers. Widest selection, industry expertise, accurate, no-hassle deliveries. RandallBrothers.com.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell.
And I'm Monica Pearson. Dale and I have worked together for years, first at WSB, and today helping you find Georgia's best companies and sharing why they're the best.
Monica, one of the first companies I researched and recommended is Amco Transmissions and Total Car Care. For more than a dozen years, they've consistently met my 7-point standard and honored my Make It Right guarantee. And I know you believe in Amco just as much as I do.
People who follow my advice literally stop me on the street and thank me for referring them to Amco.
We all need mechanics we can trust for correct diagnosis, efficient repair, and fair price. Not just for transmission repair, but engines, brakes, check engine lights, and so much more. Call the locally owned Amco near you.
And I know their nationwide warranty protects you everywhere.
That's AA.
MCO.
Proud supporters of iPaw Rescue, a nonprofit founded by legendary business activist Carl Icahn, where 100% of donations go to saving dogs' lives. That's AAMCO.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices
down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, to get 30, to get 20, 20, 20, to get 20, 20, to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month. Sold!
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan required. $15 per month equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. Greater than 50 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. See terms.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorney.
Sweet James, the only firm to call if you're hurt in a crash. 800-9-million and sweetjames.com.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 4:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by D. Geller & Son Jewelers. Our top local story, the heavy rain and storms moving through metro Atlanta right now.
A flash flood warning has been issued for parts of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, and Gwinnett counties as the strong storm sitting nearly stationary has dumped several inches of rain in a short period of time.
And in addition to that flood threat that Brad Nitz is talking about, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 for southwestern Rockdale, southeastern DeKalb, and northwestern Henry counties. A severe thunderstorm was located near McDonough and is nearly stationary at this hour. It has wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour. Right now, Midtown 76 degrees, and Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz will have Atlanta radio's most accurate and dependable forecast coming up, including your weekend forecast. A Gwinnett County man is charged with aggravated assault after video appears to show him aiming a gun at another driver. The suspect, Scott Henderson, pulls up next to the victim, who's on a motorcycle. After yelling at the victim, Henderson points what appears to be a gun and then speeds off. During questioning by police, Henderson denies everything.
Somebody filed a report and said that you pointed a gun at them.
No, I did not. He's been charged with aggravated assault. The Georgia Fraternal Order of Police raises alarms today about possibly defunding Stone Mountain Park Police. Spokesman Steve Gaynor says for decades, Stone Mountain Park Police have provided specialized, highly trained law enforcement services, keeping millions of visitors to the park safe each year.
This is one of our biggest attractions in Georgia, and we need to provide protection to those individuals coming to visit.
We've reached out to the Stone Mountain Memorial Association for its response. An update today from Hall County deputies after a woman is killed at a convenience store. She's identified as 44-year-old Tia Keith. Investigators say the woman went to the store to buy something, and when she came out, she was met by the suspect sitting in her passenger seat. She was shot multiple times, but was able to run back into the store where the suspect shot her again. The suspect is still on the run this afternoon, and deputies do not know why Keith was targeted. Christmas in July in Forest Park. 600 families in need are getting free items.
From clothes to household items, Clayton County residents signed up to shop for free at Forest Park High School. Councilmember Kimberly James says they hear from families too many times about how they are struggling to make ends meet.
We thought that if we could get some items that they could use that didn't have to pay for themselves, it would be a blessing to them.
Residents already picked their window of time to come in and look through the products to take home. Anything left over will be available to grab tomorrow morning. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
A traffic stop in Fayette County ends with 2 suspects arrested in a fraud investigation. A deputy searches the car and finds multiple fake IDs with a passenger's photo but with different names and states. They also find forged checks, disguised items, and illegal narcotics. Both the driver and passenger are arrested and face multiple felony charges. Following President Trump's speech last night on election security, Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullen shares new numbers today.
Department of Homeland Security, we've identified 250,000 non-citizens registered to vote in just 4 states.
And after listening to the president's speech, Georgia Senator John Ossoff says today Trump did not address the concerns of most Americans.
The war is not going well.
sentiment on the economy is souring.
Ossoff says he will not vote for the SAVE Act as President Trump wants. It could be a good weekend to stay off the roads in metro Atlanta, as the Georgia Department of Transportation will have a number of road projects going on. In Cobb County, the I-75 express lane will be closed for restriping of the road between I-75 and 285 to north of Hickory Grove Road. And in Fulton County, contractors will close lanes on the downtown connector for a resurfacing project on the interstate between the CSX Railroad crossing and the I-85, I-75 Brookwood interchange in Midtown Atlanta. It is now 4:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. Triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, just found some pretty heavy flooding out on the Stone Mountain Freeway, Highway 78 westbound. It's right around Hugh Howell Road. It is leaving only really the right shoulder open. People trying to get by this flooding. I would advise not even trying it if you need to get through that area. One car looks like it's already stuck. Elsewhere, traveling through downtown, 75-85 northbound is nothing but brake lights from Highway 166 Langford Parkway up into Midtown. You'll only break free briefly because 85 north is jammed through northeast Atlanta up to a crash. You're trying to clear right now out of 2 left lanes just north of Georgia 400. What about that southbound ride into downtown, Isabella Rodriguez?
Heading into Midtown, 75 southbound is slow past West Paces Ferry Road and on Georgia 400 southbound from Lennox Road. In that same area, we're watching a crash on 85 northbound just north of Georgia 400 where 2 left lanes are blocked, and all of that is going to continue into your ride into the Midtown area, 75-85 southbound, and it doesn't break free until you reach I-20. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustL.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Thunderstorms ending late this evening, drying up overnight, headed down to 76. Showers and storms return again Saturday afternoon. Rain chance 40%. They'll be scattered. High 91. For Sunday, low 75, high 91 with scattered afternoon storms. And where they develop the next couple of days, they could be locally strong with gusty winds.
And we do have a severe thunderstorm warning right now in effect for portions of Rockdale and Henry counties. Radar is indicating a severe storm right now near McDonough, and it's nearly stationary with winds of up to 60 miles an hour. We also have a flash flood warning in effect for portions of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, and Gwinnett counties. It is 72 in Norcross, 74 in Vinings, and 78 in Union City. More news at 5 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
That's Rufus from Finley Roofing. He's fetched you a huge discount. Now through July 21st, save $1,600 off a new roof, starting at $139 a month. Sale info at finleyroofing.com.
Hi, I'm Tom Shane, third-generation owner at Shane Company. As a family jeweler for almost 100 years, we're known for doing right by our customers. Our legacy of integrity depends on it. We stand behind our engagement rings with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. We handpick the most beautiful diamonds, then negotiate for the best price. At Shane Company, we put you first because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Sounds like your car is giving you trouble again, Frank.
Mary, I think she's finally running out of steam after all these years.
Well, why don't you give her a second chance where she can make a difference in the community?
What do you mean?
Donate her to Tommy Nova Center. I just donated my vehicle. It was super easy and fast, and they'll use the proceeds to help people with disabilities find jobs.
That's a great idea. What a feeling knowing my old rundown car can help someone.
Donate your old vehicle, RV, or boat to Tommy Nova Center and help people with disabilities gain meaningful employment. Call 866-NOVIS-AUTO or visit TommyNovaCenter.org and donate today.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
The Steel Horse Lawn name strikes fear in the heart of big insurance companies. We make them pay.
When someone's AC is on the fritz, drains are clogged, or wall outlets are sparking, Castile Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical never asks, how soon do you need it fixed? You know why? Because no one in recorded history has ever said, oh, take your time, just whenever you can get to it. We just assume how fast can you get here will always be the answer. So Castile will be there same day, and we won't leave until you're 100% satisfied. See? Sometimes it's good to assume. It gets your AC fixed fast. Book today at CastileAir.com.
I always have to ask Jared, how long have I been here? When did we start this? I can't remember anything. I just like, when did we?
Think about how old Ellie is.
Okay, because you were pregnant when we were
50.
doing this show in my basement, and she's
Right.
now 50. So
we've been doing it for like 51 years.
Yeah, something like that.
We started.
And Ellie is 12, 11, 12?
Something like that.
Somewhere in there.
2014.
No, we started the Sunday show. It was February of 2015. You guys were doing fill-ins in late 2014, but solidified Sundays 12 to 2 was in February 2015.
2015. So that's when I first got my own show with a name on it.
That's right.
On WSB. All right, I'm trying to remember that now.
Then 2017, early 2017 is when
That
we
means,
started.
you know what that means? Her daughter is at least 11 years old.
At least. Something like that.
Somewhere in there.
I know she's in middle school.
Yeah.
So,
Do you really have to know the exact age?
No. I know the
She'll tell you.
May 18th.
Yeah, she'll tell you when her next birthday is.
And I know the year.
What was the
Just
year?
I don't know. I don't do the numbers.
Yeah, you don't do the numbers. You can't remember the. You can just. You know what you could maybe do is take a snapshot of the number of candles on the last cake.
Yeah,
That's a good idea. And then I
yeah.
can just keep it in my favorites in my phone.
That's right.
And then just pull that up.
Yeah.
But you have to make sure to delete the last year so that way it doesn't confuse you.
Yeah, because you'd be wow, she looks pretty tall for
still
a 9-year-old.
Is this last year's picture or is this 2 years ago?
See here, his. I'm sure that as a parent of someone between the ages of 11 and 13, that you are probably buying the stories from her that she's very responsible and doesn't like to doom scroll and isn't really on. And then when she's out of your sight, probably it's just like craziness with her friends. That's what I would imagine. That's what it would have been if I was this age in this time. That's what I would be doing.
She's on some group chats.
Yeah.
With her friends.
But she's probably on something that she hasn't told you. I mean, if she's an average kid.
She doesn't have an account. I mean, I have her email address. I look at her emails.
Yeah, these kids know how to get around everything.
She
That's
doesn't
all I'm
know how to
saying.
get into her email.
What, do you know the password and everything?
Well, yeah, it's my email. I made the email for her.
Okay.
So the social media apps now. I got just an interesting story here from MSN, which is not MS Now. It's
What is MSN?
It's Microsoft News.
Okay.
And what they
Printers are
usually
getting better.
Yeah, what they usually do actually is they're just like Yahoo. They just kind of pick up other stories from other places and slap their
this copy
thing
and
over.
paste.
I don't know where the original source is. Like I don't think they have a staff at Microsoft News. I think they just kind of pick stories and.
If you look at their
slap.
homepage for Microsoft News, I mean, some of the wackadoodest stories of the day are on their page.
Oh, I got to start going there more.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Because I'm trying to make the show less political. I need more goofy,
It's fun.
goofball stories.
Some of the stories are like very alien-esque or like the beginning of time.
Oh,
or
okay.
Why
Weekly
time is
World
going
News.
time is going backwards.
Well, now you get great stories.
What is that, like
Weekly World News.
MSN.com? Hold on, let's see here. Do we have stories about Bat Boy and things
I'm
like
sure
that?
there's Bat Boy.
That's a reference to 150,000 years ago, but
Yeah, it's
All
just
right.
MSN.com.
So this story says that on the social media apps, loneliness is the new status symbol. So a lot of times things will start off with something like, it's Friday night in New York City and I have no friends, and this is what it looks like. But not as a pity me thing, more like as hey, aren't I cool? Like being lonely now
a little
is
proud.
Like I guess it's like that's my status. I identify as a lonely person, and that's a thing.
A loneliness influencer is what it's called.
A lonely. Now, are you influencing people to be lonely?
Yeah.
What's up, you
Lonelier.
Are you lonely? Here's some ideas on how to stay lonely.
It's like,
Get ready with me while I don't leave.
you would think you would try to give people ideas about how not to be lonely.
So,
That
apparently-
seems like a great thing.
Now get ready with us as we watch TV.
I'm watching video right now where it's showing the girl. She's like, "Here's how you eat takeout alone. You watch TV. You can
First
clean
of
your
all,
apartment."
everybody knows how to
First
do
you
that.
take out
How do we know?
First, you pick up your fork.
Or not.
You know, one of the great things is you don't have to worry about wiping your mouth all the time because there's nobody else there to see you. So you can be as messy while eating as you want to be. You don't have to worry about the judge. I guess that's what. Hey, I being lonely is cool, man. You don't have to worry about the judgment of others.
I put this in the same category as when Gen Z likes to promote that they don't drink or that they don't smoke anymore, and it's
Right.
like this is 100% a cost cutting thing. It's because everything's so expensive
Oh, right. We
that
can't-
it's
we can't
cheaper
afford to
stay
go
in.
out.
You can't
Right.
afford to go out, so that's why you're like, oh, loneliness is cool. It reminds me of the thrifting trend when I was around that age.
But
in my
isn't
20s.
it weird that lonely would be put into like a thrifting trend?
Oh, I know,
Like,
it's
the
bizarre.
fact that
Oh, it's
lonely,
super
hey,
bizarre.
it's the coolest new thing. It's what's trending? Being lonely. Everybody loves it.
I can't afford to go out, so I'll do this to influence people.
I would imagine that loneliness would be one of the worst damn feelings in the world. I've never been lonely. I don't know. I've always known that there's always been somebody in my life. You know, I mean, it hasn't been a perfect life, but I mean, I've always had a confidant, a friend, you know, someone I can talk to. I've never thought, oh, I wish I could learn how to make friends or something like that. I've never, George Clark gets lonely from time to time.
The trailblazer.
That's right. He is a trailblazer. Maybe they should start like lonely dating apps where you could, you can
As
date
two of you get together and not talk.
and maybe you could cure one another of being lonely. I just don't think it's. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm saying something radical here. I don't think it's something to aspire to.
Isn't that the
It's
point?
cool.
Hey, yeah, being cool is cool. That's true.
It's different than being lonely.
This guy, George Clark, walks in. He's the coolest guy in the room. It's like, hey,
Hipster.
man.
I was lonely before it was cool.
That guy doesn't need anybody, man.
Whoa, that's cool.
He's a lone wolf.
It is impressive how George can go into a situation, and I've seen it a couple times where it'll be like my group of friends, and then he'll come and join us, and then he just will make friends with complete random
I've
people
seen
all
this.
around. He's great at it.
I have seen him just like wade into a crowd. He has no problem not knowing the people that he's socializing with.
Right.
Where to me it's kind of awkward unless I'm meeting people who already know the show. That's not awkward for me because it all makes sense to me. They like
know
the show,
you, even though you don't know them.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, and then it's just my job not to let them down.
Do
So
they
I have a job. At that point, it's like I have a job. At that point, they came to see me, and now my job is to not let them down. So I have something to do.
I feel the same way. Like I don't mind meeting new people or
No, you're
making my
good at
way
it.
into a crowd.
Yeah, you're good at it as well.
Does George maintain friendships with these folks that he meets, like
no,
Jared's friends?
No,
or-
not at all. No, he just walks away.
Okay.
Like he was
Stick and
able to
move.
coax with the last show we went to together. It was a group of my friends for Valentine's Day. It's been a minute since we all hung out, and there was a group of girls behind us that was watching the same show,
Women.
and somehow you were able to
Ladies.
coax like a seltzer out of one of the girls, and you were able to get it, and they
My
just gave it to
charm.
you.
Out of her, like she was a machine.
Yeah,
Did you
like
get
a
it?
machine.
Was she able to-
Here, I have like, guess where I have myself.
And George was no longer lonely. What a gr-
I was impressed. I'm like, where did you get that seltzer? He's like, oh, she gave it to me. I'm like, who was that?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
somebody I'm going to walk away from. Alex Williams says there's flooding, my goodness, on Highway 78 in Stone Mountain.
Yeah, they're only squeezing by here on the right shoulder, Eric. This is Highway 78 westbound at Hugh Howell. Georgia State Patrol just now pulling up on the scene here. Looks like one car is already stalled out trying to drive through that flooded water. We do not recommend that, so I would definitely try to avoid that area. It's already slowing back to East Park, West Park Place. Also flooding on the ramps from Pleasantdale Road and Northcrest Road that take you to the ramps to I-285. You were not able to access those due to those ramps being flooded, so maybe consider Buford Highway as an alternate route. And just found a stall. Traffic Trooper Rich first to spot it. I see it on the jam cam in the center lane, 85 northbound at Jimmy Carter Boulevard. Maybe a little bit better news on 285 in Fulton County, Isabella Rodriguez.
Better news in Sandy Springs, 285 eastbound on Roswell Road. A crash there has cleared, but you're still looking at a slow ride continuing on 285 southbound before Atlanta Road, where construction is knocking out a right lane in both directions. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
The WSB Radio Carathon is right around the corner.
And we want to thank our friends over at Jim Ellis Automotive, Coolray, Finley Roofing, and Sudlow Concrete.
Thank you very much
for their contribution and continued support for the kids at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center at Children's.
Thank you for all your support.
You can donate right now at WSBradio.com/Carathon.
Won't you please donate?
Linda
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, 2 trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Men, if ED or PE is affecting your performance in the bedroom, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's performance in the bedroom in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Even when Viagra and Cialis have failed, men are now lasting longer than ever. Right now, your consultation and first treatment are free. Call Priority Men's Medical Center now at 404-885-8885 or PriorityMen'sMedical.com.
This is Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. When you have plumbing problems, you need it done quickly and on your schedule. Superior Plumbing will work around your schedule night and day. They've served Atlanta for almost 40 years. They want to be your plumber for life, and they'll earn your trust by doing the work correctly the first time. So do what I did and call Superior Plumbing night or day to have a trusted plumber fix your plumbing issues.
Superior, the honest one. Call 770-422-PLUM.
Let me let you in on something. When you sign your insurance policy, for some brokers, that's the finish line. Handshake, commission, done. Then you may not hear from them again until it's time for renewal. Your business runs all year, and so do the gaps and the risk. That's why we're introducing SuperSure. If your company has more than 25 employees, whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just buy a policy online. SuperSure is the super agency built for you, licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At supersure.com/buck, you can access tools like Fine Print Facts, which translates your current policy into plain English, so you can see what's covered and what's not. Plus a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth, so you know what actually needs protecting. Go to supersure.com/buck. One super agency, one powerful platform, all your policies in one place. That's supersure.com/BUCK.
Paid for by Supersure Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
Every day, builders like you work hard to build the homes and businesses our communities depend on. Even in tough conditions with serious risks, you show up to get the job done right. So rely on the workers' compensation experts at Builders Insurance, ready to show up for you when it matters most. Builders protects the hardworking people behind every job site because we're built for those who build. Builders, insurance built strong. Learn more at BLDRS.com.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
So you have an example of a headline from this MSN that you say they're a little wacky with their headlines.
Their top story is this headline here from Qatar Moments, which they just slapped on their page here.
Qatar moment.
Isn't it Cutter?
It's Qatar.
It's Cutter
Moments with Qatar.
Moments with Cutter.
Qatar.
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 Scientists warn the universe may end more suddenly than we thought.
What?
Any second.
What am I going to do?
It's over. It's over.
I love these stories about the universe ending in 1 billion years. Don't we have enough to worry about now?
No, you should worry about everything all the time.
Won't human beings surely blow themselves off the planet before that anything like that even matters or happens? Or maybe it'll happen that there'll be a whole other group of people at that point. You know, that maybe human beings have evolve to the point of blowing themselves up 3 or 4 different times.
We might live in a post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah, it's quite possible. Because the planet's been around for 4.5 billion years.
But how can you just skip over the Octomom story?
I'm
sorry.
What's up with the Octomom?
It's right there at the top.
What's up with the Octomom? I
Oh,
haven't
yeah,
seen the
I get that one.
Octomom in a
She's
while.
dealing with a challenging year in Rare Update.
Oh, wow. I want to know, what's...
I'm not going to. You want me to open it?
Yeah, open it. Autumn, do you know about this? Because you follow these kind of reality show
I
things.
didn't hear about this, and I'm upset.
So as we recall, the Octomom had 8 kids, and was the scandal that they were on welfare or something, and
some
they,
point,
and then
yeah.
they were they had their own show, and so people were like, you're just
She did some
having
porn,
you're
I
just having these kids so that you can have a show, and then you're asking taxpayers to pay. As I recall,
By the way, they're called octuplets when you
Yeah.
have 8 babies.
yeah, that's Octo, baby.
Well, she gave an update on her 51st birthday. Thank you to all my 14 kids, my daughter-in-law and granddaughter, for making me feel so special on my birthday.
Wait, she went on to that's the rare update.
She already had
that was
6
news.
kids before having the 8.
The 8. And then there was Kate plus 8, and I saw a story
Oh, there's a great stuff. There's
about
great stuff
her
going on there.
kid that like
Colin.
yeah, like this kid is like 30 now or something, and he's I don't know, he's 24. So he's talking about how his mom sent him to like military school because he didn't want to be on the next season of the show or something.
It's way worse than that.
Well, I mean, like that we can talk about. There are things I don't like talking about when it comes to stuff like this. But I mean, there wasn't any physical abuse, was there?
No. A little bit,
Right.
but not like that. It was more that, like, for some reason, it seemed like she had it out for him and sent him away, not to military school, but to like a psychiatric hospital facility, therapeutic something, and didn't tell the dad where he was. And so she was the only one in charge of him. And then as he wrote a letter to his dad in secret,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it finally got to the dad, and then he got him out of there, and now him and one of the twins lives with the dad because the mom is cuckoo. And
Yeah, well, obviously the mom is listen, I think any family that puts their young children's lives on camera you should call it defects right there. I mean, it's terrible parenting. You don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 years to someone who's 7 years old right now. They may go through a really, really horrific kind of thing where they need their family and not cameras following them around. And once you become a parent, protecting your children should be your priority. Alex Williams says there are multiple roads and interstates dealing with standing water.
Yeah, not a good recipe on a Friday afternoon, and it is showing the impact from it, Eric. 78 westbound, the Stone Mountain Freeway, still just safely getting by on the right shoulder. Some of these cars risking it all and driving through the flooding water. 78 westbound at Hugh Howell, do not recommend that. Still working to clear up the flooding on the 85 frontage road, that access road that takes you from Pleasantdale Road and Northcrest Road to get onto I-285 westbound. Right now, they're not letting cars through there as they try to clear those storm drains. And traffic troopers just told me about a new crash. I see it on the jam cam, 285 north or westbound, the outer loop right at I-85 exit 33. That is taking out the center lane. Checking the ride on I-75 northwest of town. How's it looking, Isabella Rodriguez?
Starting in Ackworth, your ride on 75 southbound is looking slow starting at Highway 92. Those conditions stay through Kennesaw. Those conditions start to ease up past Barrett Parkway, but not completely as you approach Marietta and 285. This report is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
For over 50 years, Breda Pest Management has believed in doing right by our community. It's got slaved with my friend Matt Breda of Breda Pest Management. Matt, thank you for your support of the WSB Carathon, benefiting the Aflac Cancer Center at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
We will give $100 for every new Breda client now through July 24th with a minimum donation of $20,000. Let's make an impact together.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Jane is a small business owner.
That's right.
And tell them what that's like, Jane.
Yeah, well, it's like a roller coaster with a lot of ups and downs, and some days things can feel like they're flying off the rails.
Yep, it's a lot. But the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business can help you manage it all. with the largest, fastest fiber-powered network designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect. Plus gig speeds with security and equipment included, all with a 5-year price lock.
Nice. So everything stays on track.
Exactly. The Total Solutions Advantage. Get started for just $60 a month for 12 months when you add wireless connect to a qualifying internet package. No one does business like Comcast Business.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and automatic payments with bank account required. $60 offer requires 300 meg internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Shelly Winter here. Join me this Saturday at noon for the Car Guys with Kevin Deutsch from Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Buy or lease, fix or sell, everything you want to know about cars, we will cover Saturday noon to 1 right here on 95.5 WSB.
If you're thinking about selling your home this summer, there's no better time than now. With Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer, you can skip the market uncertainty and sell your home hassle-free and for top dollar. Hi, this is Mark Spain. The guaranteed offer is the simplest way to sell your home. With our guaranteed offer, you're always in control. You can eliminate all the hassle, sell your home for top dollar, and move when you're ready. There are no showings, no open houses, and no stress. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorneys.
Hurt in a crash? Call the attorneys at Sweet James, 800-9-million and sweetjames.com.
WSB Atlanta, WSBB FM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk. News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's news and talk.
At 5 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News is sponsored by Southern Exteriors. Our top local story, the heavy rain drenching Metro Atlanta.
In the WSB Storm Center, I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. A flash flood warning has been issued for parts of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, and Gwinnett counties as the strong storm sitting nearly stationary has dumped several inches of rain in a short period of time. Watch for standing water and flooded roads, rivers, streams, and underpasses. Those can quickly see rising water as well. Again, flash flood warning for parts of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, and Fulton, and Gwinnett counties.
And the flooding is impacting some major Metro Atlanta interstates at this hour. Alex Williams with the latest now live in the traffic center.
Yeah, Bill, I'm watching some flooding on the jam cam right now out in Stone Mountain, Highway 78 westbound. Really just a right lane passable as you get past Hugh Howell. Some people driving through the standing water in the car. The water is splashing over the median wall. Do not recommend doing that. Also, flooding has been shutting down the ramps from North Crest Road and Pleasantdale Road that take you on to I-285 west and southbound. Authorities have been on scene trying to clear up those storm drains. I've seen video of also a car getting stuck in that flood water, so just avoid that area. Give crews some time to clean up these flooded storm drains and interstates. Bill?
Yeah, and Alex, in addition to the flooding threat right now, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. This includes portions of south central Rockdale County, east Henry County, and southwestern Newton County. That's in effect until 5:30 this afternoon. That severe thunderstorm located about 11 miles to the southwest of Covington at this hour with 60-mile-per-hour winds. Right now in Midtown, 76 degrees. And Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz will have Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A major Metro Atlanta attraction may be losing its police force.
The Georgia Fraternal Order of Police says the Stone Mountain Memorial Association has a vote slated Monday on disbanding its park police. The FOP's Steve Gaynor warns this tourist destination is a soft target for terrorism, and ousting police risks visitor safety.
Police officers are highly trained and trained to respond and run towards danger. Our security guards, I guess I'll call them, going to do that? Are they going to provide the same amount of protection to the citizens and the guests of Stone Mountain? I don't believe so.
We've reached out to the association for its response. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A man is arrested in Gwinnett County after video appears to show him aiming a gun at a person on a motorcycle during a road rage incident.
Video from a camera on the victim's helmet helps police locate the suspect, Scott Henderson, who is seen in video pointing a gun at the victim before speeding off. Under police questioning, Henderson admits he lost his temper but denies that's a gun in his hand in the video.
So where do we go from here?
From here, you will go to the jail.
I gotta go to jail for this?
Yes, you do.
Henderson is charged with aggravated assault. Gwinnett police say if you feel threatened by another driver, you should get to a safe place and call 911 and not confront them. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We're learning more today about the source of that nasty stomach bug going around. California's Taylor Farms is being investigated as the source of the outbreak. Taylor Farms supplied lettuce and other produce to Taco Bell restaurants where customers ended up getting sick. The parasite is causing cases of an explosive stomach bug in more than 30 states, including Georgia. The bulk of the cases are in Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. 3 more Metro Atlanta police officers lose their jobs related to license plate searches.
Last month, 4 deputies were fired for potential misuse of the flock camera system, including 3 from Cherokee County and 1 from Greene County. Now the Fayetteville Police Department announces it's terminated 3 officers. The department says it found the officers were using the system, looking up their license plates and those of family and acquaintances outside the scope of their duties. In a statement, the police department says those actions do not reflect the professionalism, integrity, and dedication of the department. Fayetteville police are asking the GBI to assist in the investigation. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
It's now 5:04, and the Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather. And once again, in the traffic center to begin our triple team coverage now, it's Alex Williams.
There's lots of messes out there, Bill. I can see several roadways that I know for a fact, just looking at our sensors, traffic lights are malfunctioning. If you come up on any of these intersections where traffic lights are flashing yellow or red, you need to treat that intersection as a 4-way stop. Don't just blast through there. Right now, looking for new trouble on 985 north and southbound, just north of I-85. It's slowing in both directions where the heavy rain's been falling. We're going to check on that. In DeKalb County, crash, 2 left lanes knocked out as they try to clear it up. 285 westbound, the outer loop right at I-85. Delays stretch back down into Tucker and Clarkston. 285 southbound, the inner loop also slow leaving I-85. If you're traveling 285 westbound, that ride's on the brakes out of Sandy Springs over to I-75. You stay slow southbound into that construction zone. Don't forget, a right lane blocked in both directions, 285 north and south near Paces Ferry Road. What's it looking like on I-20 in DeKalb County, Isabella Rodriguez?
If you're heading out of Lithonia, I-20 westbound is stacked up right now as you're making your way past Lithonia Industrial Boulevard, and those backups due to that trouble doesn't clear until you get past Panola Road. Similarly, the ride on I-20 eastbound out of 285 is also stacked up, and that continues with you past Panola Road and into Lithonia. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustL.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Heavy rain and gusty winds with the scattered storms through early evening, then drying up overnight down to 76. Scattered storms return again Saturday afternoon and evening, high 91. And then on Sunday, about the same, low 75, high 91 with scattered afternoon storms. On Monday, will be a little bit drier, a little hotter, low 75, high 92. Rain chance drops to 30% for some isolated showers and storms. And my 5-day forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, isolated afternoon storms both days, highs Tuesday 93, Wednesday 92.
And once again, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:30 this afternoon. That includes east central Henry County and southwestern Newton counties. Right now it's 76 in Decatur, 77 Stockbridge, 73 in Ackworth. More news at 5:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Hour 3 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. Hey, here's another story I found at MSN. UK's spiciest burger? Josh and Ollie take on the Fire Eater Challenge. I would imagine Josh and Ollie are some kind of content creator influencers that
It's a spicy burger, isn't it?
It's very hot. I'm going to eat it right now.
Oh, my God.
The
I
juice-
really get spicy like this, I tell you.
It's drippy, juicy, and biting right in your tongue.
They're probably like 24 years old. Have already made 9 times the amount of money
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
ever make in my life.
The crazy
Oh,
thing is
yeah, we ain't on the dole.
nah, we're almost as rich as Vlad and Nikki.
That's right.
They don't get along, though. That's the problem.
Well,
Josh
you
and
know.
Ollie, we get along just fine. Why don't you mind your own business?
That's right. If the chef's coming in, we're getting along
That's
great.
right.
Ain't
We don't care. We don't talk. We don't see each other unless we're doing our show.
we? That's right. And it's none of your business anyway. You're a subscriber.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a subscriber.
I just
No, he's not a
unsubscribe
fan.
now with that kind of tune. I'll join our Patreon or bugger
Oh,
off.
no, we've lost one guy.
Well, Josh and Ollie have quite an attitude. All right, guess who's here? George Stein. George Stein, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much.
Did
I
you
always
have-
like coming here.
Did you? You said that like a hostage in a tape.
I always like coming here. It was great.
It always
puts a smile on my face.
Yeah, and your eyes are blinking something in Morse code.
Help.
Get that camera on him so someone can rescue him at some point. Did you have a good week of justice?
Yeah, well, I did this week. Today, I didn't have to go to the Palace of Justice, so I was fortunate. But a few times this week, I did. Yeah,
you're very relaxed. I could see. No tie Friday for George Stein. All right, George Stein is here to walk us through the. What was that noise?
Sorry, the first
Can you
story.
Stop doing that.
The first story.
That is highly unprofessional.
The first story is hilarious.
Okay, but what have I told you about the snorting on air? What have I told you, Jared?
I can't help it. I have a problem, guys.
It's cute when Andrews does it like once a week. It's like cute, but
it's an accident when I do it.
Yeah, but I'm not liking your snort game. So. And you with the gas. This has to stop. This is not what people want. People don't want to hear this on the radio. It's an audio medium.
You said it was sexy when she.
Oh, it sounds like. This is like barnyard radio. George Stein is going to walk us through the legal underpinnings of some of the current events that are currently eventing.
Well, from the smoking gun, a Florida man.
Oh, I like that. Well, the next you just say smoking gun, and we'll know it's a Florida man.
A Florida man was found guilty.
Oh no! Wait! We already did this story, but I do want to ask about it. Let's not act like we didn't do this story. But the only thing about this is, do we have an update, George, on the guy from Florida that was having sex with a vacuum cleaner in public?
Yeah, it was this genius was in his front yard in plain view, as they say.
Yeah.
Having sex with a vacuum, and he got busted. The neighbors videotaped it on their phone, and
maybe they should mind their own beeswax.
Yeah, some kind.
Man in his vacuum.
Yes, and so
he was in the courtyard.
His day of justice finally came into fruition.
Yes,
and he got sentenced by the Florida judge to probation and $271 of a fine.
Yeah.
And he's got to get a psychosexual evaluation and follow any recommendations that
I think here's if I could step in for the psychosexual evaluator.
Yes.
I think I would come back with what I've found is that this guy likes to have sex with vacuum cleaners. And what I think we should do about this is he should be convinced to only do that indoors. That would be
yeah.
Here's what I'm wondering. Was it other battery-operated? Yeah, there are, because I have one of those. Was it one of those battery-operated vacuum cleaners, or did he have to have a long cord?
It was one of those 50-year-old Hoovers.
Where
you have to drag it behind you.
But imagine this: he has to have a long cord and an extension cord, so he can get the vacuum cleaner out to the courtyard or wherever he was.
On a date?
Yeah, unless it was one of those Dysons with an extra strong motor.
Yes. Well, that thing, it depends
for
on
all your sexual needs. The Dyson.
Rollerball technology.
Maybe it was a shop vac.
Yeah.
That would be that needs to be plugged in. That needs to be plugged in.
I'm surprised the judge didn't give a restraining order to stay away within 100 feet of any vacuum.
Actually,
in
yes.
public.
And in public, and also I was going to say stay away from vacuum cleaner stores, but I don't think those ever existed. Mattress stores. They were never like a store.
They had a store.
Yeah,
they had a store.
They did.
Was
Yeah,
it all?
Yeah, that
it was all vacuum cleaners. You walked in.
It's all vacuum cleaners in here.
That was his favorite hangout.
Yes, maybe he used to work there.
How about a Bissell?
Now, but it would be one like a vacuum cleaner. It would be one brand, and they'd have a store. Because I'm looking for a store that has all kinds of different vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, you like a variety.
I want exactly.
Yeah,
variety is
up your marriage.
That's right.
A Hoover.
That's right. You got you got to find the right match when it comes to a vacuum cleaner. Because I don't want to cheat on my wife. I want it to be a threesome.
Remember that old heavy metal one? That old heavy metal one with the big bag on the back of it?
Oh yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, those really sucked.
Okay, she's fired. Not by me. Not by me. By the universe. Are you going to grovel to get your job back? Because you might be able to get what? You're not even give it a little groveling, just a slight bit of groveling.
She don't grovel.
Please.
Okay, you can come back. That's not much. I don't require much groveling. Just
I barely even said the word.
Yeah,
please.
I mean, it's just so that later on when I'm bragging about it, I can tell people you groveled.
Oh, she was groveling for it.
She was groveling.
She's a good groveler.
I fired her, and then she groveled.
Autumn, put that vacuum cleaner down. Put it down.
It's too hot.
Put it down.
So what is our first? So that guy is gonna. Well, he's just got a fine.
Yeah, he's going to be on probation for a while.
Who was harmed?
You know what? It's the poor vacuum cleaner was harmed. Nobody's standing up for vacuum cleaners' rights.
That's an inanimate object, as far as we know, right, George? There could be consciousness there. We don't know in these inanimate objects, but as far as we know, there is none.
It's got Wi-Fi.
I heard you couldn't have sex in a vacuum, but apparently you could have sex with a vacuum. That was a good joke. Yay. I don't care what you're saying. It wasn't one of those jokes that makes you laugh. It's just a good joke.
I just can't think of any puns, or I'd be,
well, I'm glad
dropping
about
them right
that.
now.
I'm glad about that.
Yeah, I heard that vacuum was a hose.
Oh man.
Okay, and we get the snort, and this person doesn't realize she's on probation. Yes, she groveled and she got the job back, but then immediately starts challenging.
I had to slap a fine on her.
Slap a fine. 270. What did that guy get for having sex with the vacuum?
Wow, you're very bristly today.
Yeah, that's a violation of her probation.
All right. I'm contractually obligated to stay here till 7, so let's change the subject and get me out of this pun hell.
All right. Georgia has joined a 42-state alliance, securing an $18 million immediate payout from that massive 23andMe data breach that happened back in 2023.
Okay, so yeah, I think they sold their stuff, and then that place that bought it, they got hacked, and then all that information got out there. Now, that didn't sell. How much money is it?
$18 million. So
for 42 different attorneys general?
Yeah, for 42 different states. And so it's not, what is that?
How much money is
less
that?
than $500,000 per state?
I hate to put you on the spot, but the lawyers are going to get paid.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they're salivating.
Speaking for the audience, George, the lawyers are going to get paid.
Whenever there's a trust fund with a lot of money in it,
yeah,
it catches our attention.
I think, at what point are we just all going to throw our hands up and just go, you know what, we lost this battle. We were warned. If you go back to the 2000s when, like, say, Gmail was coming out, and, before that kind of stuff, Yahoo Mail and things like that, a lot of people were paying for email. And a lot of times you would get an email service with your internet service, or with you would get it. You would use like @charter.com or whatever, and it was part of what you paid for. And then all of a sudden there was these free email services. And I remember back then there were warnings from people you're too much of a kook. You're thinking too much of and what they used to say is, if the product's free, you're the product. So you think you're getting Gmail for free, but if you're getting Gmail for free, in reality, you're the product. They're getting all of your information. They're selling that to third parties. They can target you with ads, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We knew from the very beginning that people were being hacked and that information was people's personal information. But we loved the free services so much that we didn't care. And we've lost that battle, I think. Everybody's information is out there. It's all out there. And it's just kind of funny to see that, we got $18 million. So it's not going to do anything. Nobody's going to be protected. Nobody's going to be protected.
They even know where you're going. Look at Google Maps.
Yeah.
You can turn that off.
I know, but you don't. Most people don't. I mean, your phone, the reason GPS works is because it knows where you are all the time. I mean, it's just, and by the way, not to be conspiracy-minded about it, because I don't know that it's being built for this reason, but if you don't think that these Waymos, once they take over everything, you think they're not going to become surveillance instruments with their 17 cameras
They already are.
on every car,
They're full of cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, they aid police if there's anything going on, or people are running stop signs, or they see something on the
but
side.
If you're not doing anything bad, you got nothing to worry about, right, George?
That's right.
I do have a question for George.
Wait. Let's do it when we come back, because we're late and I don't want to get too...
I think it's a very easy one, though.
Okay.
So with the 23andMe, with all these lawsuits, who gets all the spit that people gave to 23andMe? What happens with all that?
I want it.
Yeah, can I get it?
He didn't have a question. He had a joke.
Yes, you can't get that back. That's not part of the settlement.
I think he should grovel.
All right, grovel if you want to keep your job. Okay, you can keep your job. Okay. Alice Williams says 985 northbound is shut down in Gwinnett.
Yeah, unfortunately, fire department activity here, Eric. No traffic getting through 985 northbound, just north of the split with I-85. That means you're going to need your alternates. You can continue on I-85 northbound. Also, Satellite Boulevard, Buford Highway are some alternates as well. It's caused 985 southbound to jam up out of Buford towards Suwanee. No lanes that we can tell are blocked on 985 south, but definitely causing some heavy onlooker delays, so look out for that. 316 both east and westbound, very slow getting past Hurricane Trail. Looks like those traffic lights are malfunctioning. Again, make sure you treat that intersection as a stop sign. And still working a crash, trying to get it out of 2 left lanes in DeKalb County, 285 north or westbound, the outer loop right at I-85. Heavy delays start back before La Vista Road. Definitely a slow ride, I imagine, through downtown Atlanta, Isabella Rodriguez.
The ride into the downtown area is looking slow, but we do have some progress on northeast Atlanta. A crash on 85 northbound, north of Georgia 400, has now cleared onto the shoulder. The delays there are not improving, though, as that slowdown would make you stay slow out of Midtown, extending all the way back towards Langford Parkway, Highway 66, and your ride into the city, 75-85 southbound. You'll also be tapping the brakes, and they don't ease up until you reach Freedom Parkway. This report is sponsored by CumminsRecall.com. Attention Ram owners, recall 67A. Get $500 and a chance to win a Miami getaway for 2 for the final race of the season. Plus, meet Brendan Butterbean Queen. Learn more and schedule at CumminsRecall.com. From the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, next report in less than 10 minutes. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Tomorrow on the Nightcap with Jared Yamamoto. I'm very guilty of jumping down those internet rabbit holes just for a little laugh, but the amount of misinformation I'm now seeing is very alarming. I want to help you, and I want to pull you out of those pesky misinformation holes this Saturday from 11 to midnight and cover the latest news of the night on the Nightcap with Jared Yamamoto.
Georgia's growing fast. That includes more large energy users like data centers choosing to do business here. The good news, Georgia Power says residential customers won't pay more because of it. Large load customers are required to fully fund the infrastructure needed to serve them, helping protect homeowners and small businesses from added costs. In fact, Georgia Power has frozen base rates through 2028, and beginning 2029, the typical residential customer could see annual savings in their bill averaging more than $100. Learn more at georgiapower.com/data centers.
Well, it's official. My friends have all switched to Pure Talk because I told them they could save a bunch of money on a super reliable high-speed network with unlimited data. And because they're my friends, they trust me. As for the rest of you, well, Pure Talk understands that even though you might like me, you're not just going to take my word for it, nor should you. For that reason, and for a very limited time, Pure Talk is offering any of their plans for just $15 a month for the first 3 months, including their top-tier unlimited plan that normally sells for $65 a month. Think of it like a test drive, a super simple way to save $150 while you kick the tires on Pure Talk's blazing fast network, and a fine way to see for yourself why I switched from big wireless, along with a few 100,000 of my closest friends. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and be connected to Pure Talk's friendly U.S. customer service team. Again, dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and let the savings begin.
Usually when something sounds way too good to be true, it is. Imagine someone says you can cut your mobile bill in half. Sounds like a fantasy, but with Xfinity Mobile, it's the real deal. Hey, it's Mark Aram here. Because when you have Xfinity Internet, you can cut your mobile bill in half. Plus, try Xfinity Mobile free for a year, no commitment. That's a lot of streaming, sharing, scrolling, or whatever else you can do with your phone. All for half the price and none of the commitment. That means you'll save big over Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile. That's wild. Now, all you have to do is think about how you'll spend all of that extra moolah. Call 1-800-XFINITY, go to XfinityMobile.com, or visit your local Xfinity store to switch today. Xfinity, imagine that. Restrictions apply. Compare savings of one Xfinity Mobile Select to comparable options from T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. As of March 24th, taxes, fees extra, $30 monthly discount limited to new mobile customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply.
I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell.
And I'm Monica Pearson. Dale and I have worked together for years, first at WSB, and today helping you find Georgia's best companies and sharing why they're the best.
Monica, one of the first companies I researched and recommended is Amco Transmissions and Total Car Care. For more than a dozen years, they've consistently met my 7-point standard and honored my Make It Right guarantee. And I know you believe in Amco just as much as I do.
People who follow my advice literally stop me on the street and thank me for referring them to Amco.
We all need mechanics we can trust for correct diagnosis, efficient repair, and fair price. Not just for transmission repair, but engines, brakes, check engine lights, and so much more. Call the locally owned Amco near you.
And I know their nationwide warranty protects you everywhere.
That's AA.
MCO.
Proud supporters of iPaw Rescue, a nonprofit founded by legendary business activist Carl Icahn, where 100% of donations go to saving dogs' lives. That's AAMCO.
George Stein, tell people how they can get more George Stein.
Yes, in your time of need, if you want a battle-tested lawyer, we focus on 2 things. Been arrested for a DUI and want a great defense? Go to georgestein.com. Been in a motorcycle accident? If somebody's caused you to lay your bike down, go to steelhorselaw.com.
All right. Another story that has legal underpinnings for the law mind of George Stein, please.
From the New York Post, a Florida daughter says an HOA is trying to force her out of a 55-plus community that she inherited from her father.
This seems like a slam dunk. It's called a 55-plus community.
Yeah, well, one of her relatives croaked, and she inherited the house, and now she moved in.
It's mine.
Yeah, but it's
He just said it. I inherited the house.
All right, but it's 55
I didn't go to the estate. It's mine.
Okay, but you think why don't you just try to be nice to people around you? Maybe they'll like you and they'll let you keep the house.
Please, I am nice. I'm like, could you please move your bushes this way? This is my property line.
So she legally inherited it, so she owns it.
Isn't it
what we call fee simple estate? Okay,
See? Simple.
But
it's mine. Got it. Next.
Is it possible?
There's an age restriction. And you would think, the board, they have a HOA board, and the board voted that she can't be there, although many of the residents chimed in and said, it's delightful having a young person walking around.
But see, this is what I think.
I like it.
I think the old men are liking it, but maybe the old ladies are a little jealous of what's going on.
Theodore likes it a lot over here. Theodore.
Like it. Are you turning on the old guys? Is that why the old ladies are moving?
I'm not doing anything. They're like
move those
dusty,
bushes,
crusty, musty.
So anyway, they're suing her because she lives there currently. Ironically, they have a rule that says if a co-occupant in her house under her roof is over 55, then she can stay.
Oh, okay.
I'll move in.
There you go. So it surprises me that inside of a community that's labeled 55 plus, that part of the fine print of buying a house doesn't have that language in it, that you can't give it or let someone under 55 inherit the house. It seems silly to me that that language wouldn't be in there.
Well, she's allowed to inherit it. She's
just not allowed to live there.
She just can't live there. And
so she's supposed to sell it.
Yeah, the last time, when people buy homes, they don't say, well, get me a copy of the HOA rules.
Right, yeah.
But
look, it's called a 55-plus community.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's called a contract. So.
Well, you seem to know your law.
Tim just hit the old double nickel. Come on, Tim.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, let's head down to the villages.
What?
Alex Williams. Oh, George Stein, have a great week.
Thank you.
Alex Williams says 985 North is still shut down in Gwinnett.
That's right, Eric. This fire department activity hasn't blocked both the through lanes, 985 northbound, about a mile north or so of the 85 split, and it has really put the pinch on 85 northbound with the heavy delays starting back before Sugarloaf Parkway. You can take Satellite Boulevard all the way up to Buford Drive and re-enter 985 northbound north of this red alert. 985 southbound also slow with onlooker delays out of Buford as you head down into Swanee. And crash just cleared 285 west, the outer loop into Cab at I-85, all lanes back open there. Watching a few trouble spots and slow traffic on I-20 into Cab, Isabella Rodriguez.
If you're leaving Lithonia, expect a slow ride on I-20 westbound beginning before Panola Road, and we're also seeing some new trouble after after Panola Road, the delays continue towards 285, and it'll take you about 35 minutes to reach 285. From there, consider using Covington Highway as an alternate to avoid these slowdowns. Traffic is brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs. Your home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustSale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Hey, it's Shelley Winter for RJ's Auto Body Plus in Marietta. I'm here with Kelly, a satisfied customer. How was your experience, Kelly, with RJ's Auto Body Plus?
My experience was great. I had an accident back in October, and the insurance company approved an aftermarket bumper. And honestly, it just didn't look right. It was wrong color, didn't match, stuck out just a little bit. I went back to RJ's, and I really appreciated them. They went and they fought the insurance company for me. They went back and forth with the insurance company and got them to approve a factory OEM bumper, meaning that it actually goes with my car.
That's a real live customer experience with RJ's Auto Body Plus. Go there now, ladies and gentlemen. Call 770-955-5020 or search RJ's Auto Body Plus. That's RJ's Auto Body Plus, 770-955-5020 or simply search RJ's Auto Body Plus.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-611-2046. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-611-2046. That's 800-611-2046. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
You fell in love with her because she's unlike any other woman in the world. So why settle for an ordinary engagement ring you can find almost anywhere? Well, I know a place where you can design your own custom engagement ring. Terra Fine Jewelry Company. At Terra, the styles and designs are endless, and their expert jewelers make it easy to bring your personally designed engagement ring to life. Your bride-to-be deserves more than a cookie-cutter engagement ring, so explore the vast options of custom design rings at Terra Fine Jewelry Company in Beaufort, Georgia. Terra Fine Jewelry Company.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 5:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by A1 Garage Door Service. Our top local story, it is breaking news. The nasty weather taking a toll on the Friday afternoon commute. Let's get the latest live from Alex Williams now in the traffic center.
Yeah, Bill, this is in one of the areas where we had some of the heaviest rain come through earlier. 985 northbound is completely shut down between Swanee and Beaufort, just north, about maybe a mile or half a mile north of where it splits off from I-85. No traffic is getting through there with heavy police fire department activity. It is cooked 85 northbound back towards Sugarloaf Parkway. Best bet, you can take Satellite Boulevard northbound if you get off at Old Peachtree Road or Sugarloaf Parkway. Take Satellite Boulevard north all the way up to Beaufort Drive and re-enter 985 northbound north of this red alert. Bill?
And most of the heavy rain now is south and east of Atlanta.
In the WSB Storm Center, I'm Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz. Slow-moving, strong thunderstorms affecting parts of metro Atlanta and across North Georgia. Localized heavy downpours leading to standing water on the roads. Watch for that, the potential for some flooding, flash flooding, and very low visibility. In addition to that, some trees or tree limbs could come down with strong wind gusts and a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning.
We are still seeing some heavy rain now in the Covington area, also South Fulton. Will this rain be with us for the weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A Gwinnett County man is charged with aggravated assault after video appears to show him aiming a gun at another driver in a road rage incident. The suspect, Scott Henderson, pulls up next to the victim, who's on a motorcycle. After yelling at the victim, Henderson points a gun and then speeds off. During questioning by police, Henderson denies everything.
He was aggressively weaving in and out of traffic. Yeah, and then I cussed him out.
So you're saying that is you?
He is now charged with aggravated assault. A warning today from the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police as Stone Mountain Park Police are in danger of being defunded. Spokesman Steve Gaynor says that would be a bad idea.
It is a soft target for terrorism, which we are in that environment at this time. We believe that the public and the visitors coming from out of state need to have that protection of the Stone Mountain Police Department being on site.
The Stone Mountain Memorial Association is expected to vote Monday on disbanding the park police, possibly replacing it with security. We have reached out to the Stone Mountain Memorial Association for its response. 2 people are arrested after deputies in Fayette County uncover a fraud operation.
It all started with a traffic stop. Deputies searched the vehicle and found items often used for identity theft, including forged checks, disguise items, and fake IDs from different states. Those IDs match credit cards and stolen checks found in the car. Officers also recovered illegal drugs like meth and MDMA. Both the driver and passenger are facing felony charges. Jordan Brown, 95.5 WSB.
A big shopping spree today for 600 families in need in Clayton County.
The city of Forest Park calls it Christmas in July, where residents can pick from $250,000 worth of products. Councilmember Kimberly James says this makes a difference for those struggling to afford the necessities.
One lady told me how great it was that she found a breast pump and she had a little kid in her arms already and expecting another. So
Helping Hands Ending Hunger provided the basically new returned products. Anything left over will be available first come, first served tomorrow at Forest Park High School. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
This could be a rough weekend on Metro Atlanta roads as the Georgia DOT has some major road work planned in Cobb County. The I-75 express lane will be closed for restriping between 75 and 285 to north of Hickory Grove Road. Some lanes will be closed on the downtown connector for a resurfacing project between the CSX Railroad crossing and the I-75-85 Brookwood interchange in Midtown Atlanta. And there will also be some lane closures on 285 between South Atlanta Road in Smyrna and Paces Ferry Road. It is now 5:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And triple team coverage begins with Alex Williams in the traffic center.
Still following, I should say, Bill, that red alert in Gwinnett County. 985 northbound is shut down between the 85 split and Buford Drive. Satellite Boulevard is the best alternate to get around that. You can take that all the way up to Buford Drive and re-enter 985 northbound. Elsewhere, watching the ride on the west side perimeter, 285 north and southbound, no fun despite the rain. Still got construction in the right lanes in both directions between South Atlanta Road and Paces Ferry. Northbound delays start before I-20. West and southbound delays start from Georgia 400, just trying to get over into Smyrna Vinings. How's it looking through downtown Atlanta, Isabella Rodriguez?
Heading into Midtown, 75 southbound is slow past West Paces Ferry Road, and Georgia 400 is slow around Lenox Road. That ride continues into the Midtown area, and we're also seeing some slowdowns on the northbound side of the downtown connector. Delays begin around Langford Parkway and Highway 166, and they continue up past I-20. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Heavy rain and gusty winds with the scattered storms through early evening, then drying up overnight down to 76. Scattered storms return again Saturday afternoon and evening, high 91. And then on Sunday, about the same, low 75, high 91 with scattered afternoon storms. On Monday, will be a little bit drier, a little hotter, low 75, high 92. Rain chance drops to 30% for some isolated showers and storms. And my 5-day forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, isolated afternoon storms both days, highs Tuesday 93, Wednesday 92.
Storm Tracker radar still showing some pockets of heavy rain around the metro area. Very heavy rain south of Covington right now. Also some heavy rain north of Noonan and in South Fulton. 74 in Peachtree Corners, 72 in Austell, 74 in Fayetteville. More news at 6 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Switch your termite protection to Breda, and your rate is locked in for 10 years. And Breda is proud to sponsor Scott Slade's Georgia every Thursday on Atlanta's Morning News.
Breda, no need to be afraid of bugs.
Steel Horse Law is the most experienced local law firm to protect your rights.
Hi, I'm Jacob, your friend and an actual jeweler craftsman at Shane Company. I'm proud to work for a family business that's been committed to the highest quality standards for nearly 100 years. Your dream engagement ring is designed for quality every step of the way. We set your diamond by hand, not with machines. Prong tips are beautiful and secure, and intricate details are thoughtfully crafted. At Shane Company, there's no shortcuts, just craftsmanship. because a friend knows true love deserves the highest quality. Visit us in store or at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Buying your next car is easy with the Jim Ellis Expressway.
Express yourself.
Hi, I'm Stacey Ellis, Vice President of Jim Ellis Automotive Group. These days, we're all short on time, so convenience really matters. And when it comes to buying a vehicle, you should be able to shop for a car the way that works best for you and your schedule. At Jim Ellis Automotive, we've made it easier than ever for you to shop, buy, and trade your way. We call it the Jim Ellis Expressway at jimellis.com.
Express yourself.
Buy the car you want, the way you want, with the Jim Ellis Expressway. Browse thousands of vehicles from our entire 22 dealership network, calculate your payment, get a value for your trade-in, and secure financing, all from the comfort of your home. You can even schedule an at-home test drive or home delivery. We believe the way you buy your vehicle should be just as personal as the vehicle itself. Start shopping now at jimellis.com.
Express yourself.
Jim Ellis Automotive, where you can always expect the best.
You know, I had to look with all this rain we've had lately. You know, are we still in a drought? Well, it turns out officially we're still in a drought after all of this rain.
What?
It's
been raining every day.
It's statewide. They're still calling it. It says here, this is AI, Gemini, for what that's worth. North and Metro Atlanta. Pretty much it says statewide, and then it breaks it down and basically says, the state's really actually doing pretty well.
Fulton just is a D0. It says abnormally dry. So
yeah,
that's
that's
yellow.
but how can even that? The rain we've been getting lately. I understand if you're in a drought, and it makes sense. If you get like one huge deluge and then that goes away and that's it. Okay, the ground is so hard at that point, most of that water will just roll off and it doesn't do anything for you. But it just seems to me like we've had some soaking monster rains that have lasted. I mean, out in Roswell, and I like it. First of all, I hate the concept of drought, so I like it. And also, I now have a tin roof on my
so you can hear it
on my deck, and it's really cool. As a man with tinnitus, it's wonderful. Go out there and just enjoy.
I'm sure it's very pleasant.
It is. It's very pleasant. I enjoy it.
We haven't had sustained fronts though, like a giant storm that just rains.
But we have had it
all over the state.
Yeah, I guess. But when are you going to get it all over the state?
Well,
you need a hurricane. You need a hurricane for that.
So
right?
there's
It becomes a tropical storm by the time it gets to you. That kind of thing.
I'm looking at the Georgia drought monitor now, and there's kind of like a belt in the middle of the state that is no longer in a drought. So that's good news. But really, like, the mountains are still in a severe drought.
Well, the water just runs off then.
I guess. And then I guess for most of the North Metro, you're still in a moderate drought. So
Yeah. But so I think that but they've kept it at the same level.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Losers.
Yeah, come
Dry
on.
losers.
We're so thirsty.
Don't look. Hey, check your water privilege.
Well, I mean, Southsiders have got it though. The Fulton, DeKalb, Clayton, Fayette, Coweta, all in the abnormally dry.
Really? Yeah.
Which is better than
normal.
It's better than a drought.
Better than moderate. Yeah.
Autumn's over there drought shaming Maryland.
Yeah.
Oh,
in a drought.
Oh yeah. How about that?
Yeah, you don't hear us bitching.
Well, I like rain, but sometimes you get enough already. And then my lawn starts. I'm like, it's gonna be like 2 weeks before they come out. Should I actually try to mow the lawn?
Yeah.
No.
Why Get out there. Come on.
Nah.
That'd be a sight to see. I want a neighbor to take a picture of you doing that.
I have mowed my lawn before.
When?
What? How many
20
times?
years ago?
It's been a while. It's been
Can
a
you
few
count
years.
on two hands how many times you've cut the grass at your house?
No, it's more than
Since
that.
you lived there?
I've lived there for 26 years.
Okay. Well, hey.
There were the
You were unemployed for a couple
the
years.
mowing years.
Yeah.
Yes, there were the mowing years.
We need you with a newspaper and a mow.
That's
and a
right.
Lawnmower.
A mower. You mean? Don't believe me. You just have to find them. I think they're on the dark web, but they do exist.
Understood.
I knew you'd understand. You get me, George Clark. So, hopefully, I don't know how, but the question I have is like, how much more rain like this do we need to just be out of a drought? To me, a drought would be like, what is the level at Lake Lanier? right?
It's still,
Isn't that-
when I was out there for
are our reservoirs filled? Like that's the
well, I
important
know
thing
that the correct level is 1,082 feet is what it's supposed to be, but I don't know what it's at currently now.
Did it seem full when the last time?
No, it was low. It was very
Hartwell
low.
is low too. You can. I drove past it. It looked very
low. In fact, Alatoona, all of the lakes were low.
So we should want a lot more rain. Is that what I'm saying? We shouldn't be satisfied.
I think we're losing those water wars. I think Alabama and Florida are causing us to.
You with this, you really are just
a proud Georgian. Yes, I am.
He wants
They're
to go
sucking up all our water.
He wants to go to war with Tennessee.
Oh well, that's
over
crap.
water.
That is crap. Okay, so if you look at the original state line.
Listen
it
to
is
this.
Incorrect.
Listen to this.
It is incorrect.
Listen to this.
Well, Georgia's got a case.
Listen to the attitude in his voice.
In the 1800s, when they were drawing the state lines, our state line should actually be about 2 miles further north, therefore touching the Tennessee River, and we should be able to use the Tennessee River for water.
You saying this reminds me, my youngest son was in a debating society. They went to different high schools and they would debate club and they would debate. And I think one of the first ones he had to do that. He was arguing that Georgia had the right to
the Tennessee River
to the water in the Tennessee River.
Yeah.
Now they give you have to. The whole concept is you have to. I've never asked
That's
him
the
what
best
he
part of
truly
debating.
believes.
The best part of doing a club like that is oftentimes you're given a subject that you disagree with, and then you have to articulate
Here's the
an
thing,
argument.
though, the crowd can really get into it because then there was the other kid got up, and his position was the opposite. And he was tarred and feathered. These debate clubs, these parents take it seriously.
So do you know how we were cheated out of the 2 miles?
Or did they just make a mistake? In which case, it's our fault. The Georgian leaders made it messed up, and that's the way that it is.
I'd have to refresh myself on it, but I believe that when I guess that there were some times where they were redoing the lines after the Civil War, and I guess it got drawn incorrectly after the Civil War.
But if a Georgian drew it incorrectly, that means it's on us.
I don't think that's the
I
case.
don't think it's something Tennessee has to walk out and go, excuse me, I think you made a mistake. You actually have, is it up to them to do it right?
Tennessee's just mad because
if some idiot was drawing the line from Georgia, then I guess the rest of us are stuck with his mistake.
Tennessee's just mad because the bottom border of their state is basically a straight line. And if it were true, or I guess if they were to use the lines that are correct, by the way, then they would have a little divot that would look weird.
Well, here's
that straight line that goes all the way
Here's the
across.
good news. Here's the good news.
Aesthetic.
Yes.
Here's we just got a deal, and we're getting all the water from the latest draining of the reflecting pond.
Oh yes,
the reflecting pool.
Yes.
So
comes with free algae.
Kemp's doing his job there. So
we're gonna put all that algae right there in Lake Lanier.
You can filter that out. That's fine.
No, we need it. We got snails.
Fish will eat it.
Snails will eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that whole system works together. Is that was like
it's an ecosystem.
Mm-hmm. What would that? Oh, I'm not even gonna go there. The guy I was thinking of, the guy Admiral Stockdale.
Oh,
he was the vice presidential running mate of Ross Perot the first time around.
War hero.
Yes, he was. He was actually. I remember seeing a movie in the '70s that was actually about him. He actually was the guy who blinked the Morse code during a hostage video, as I recall. But during the debate, it was the climate stuff was just starting back then, and something came up, and I remember him saying something like "purify the pond, you kill the lilies" or something like that.
What?
Look that up and see if it's on YouTube anywhere.
While I'm looking things up too, while George looks that up, I do have a correction I need to make on something. So,
oh boy, okay, hold on, listen up. The von Hessler doctrine. Corrections.
Okay, all right, here we go. So number one, Lake Lanier is about 5 feet below normal level.
That's
so,
outrageous.
So that's
I'm more outraged about that than Patti LaBelle. Can you believe that? She's still singing the national anthem from 2 nights ago.
I was gonna. I was gonna pull a Greg Russ on the way home and scald myself when I got home.
All right.
Full pool for Lake Lanier is not 1,082 feet. It's 1,071 feet.
I don't care about that. How are you going to scald yourself on the way home?
Right.
Wouldn't you wait till
He's going to boil water and take it with him.
He's going to take some
on a hot plate.
Right.
He's got a neti pot he heats up and then just pours it on his arm.
Well, I'm multitasking. That way I'm driving
You
home,
ever
getting home.
you ever do the neti pot stuff because you've had these allergies?
Neti pots are amazing.
Yeah, but don't they cause you to have bacteria?
Well, you have
no,
to
you
use...
have to use the right water.
What about the new
Distilled
ones
water,
that you can just stick that thing in your nose and it like does it all? It's like
I have one of those. I don't like it.
Yeah,
The
that's
saline
good.
thing?
No, it's just like you get it at like CVS.
Oh.
You don't have to do that thing where you lean your head over and everything with the neti pot.
The worst thing about the neti pot, though, is that sometimes if your sinus is really jacked up, I mean, when you push it all the way through out the other nostril, I mean, it is like a volcano of snot.
Well, that's
I mean,
what you
it's
want,
disgusting.
though. That's what you want.
I know you want it, but
I
it's like
pray for that. I never get that.
but when you see
for
it,
a volcano.
It's so much
Dear
fun.
Lord,
At
could
least
I
I can
have,
feel it.
please?
Heavenly Father, I pray
God's
that
up there like
tsunami, volcano together.
God's looking down like, okay, you don't need my help at all. You're praying. That's what you're praying for? I got other things going on. Alex Williams says there's a crash on 285 South in DeKalb.
Yeah, knocking out the left lane. Police with this one, Eric, 285 southbound, the inner loop. Just as you get past Glenwood Road, exit 44, although just one left lane is blocked, it is an absolute mess behind bumper to bumper pretty much as you leave I-85. Just found new trouble in Sandy Springs, stall 285 westbound, the outer loop past just west of Roswell Road, exit 25. That is keeping you on the brakes from Georgia 400. And still watching a red alert on 985 in Gwinnett County, Isabella Rodriguez.
Heads up if you're making your way through Gwinnett County. We're seeing some fire department activity blocking all lanes of I-985 northbound. That's right before Highway 20, Buford Drive. That's exit 4. You'll want to use I-85 northbound, Satellite Boulevard, or Buford Highway to get around this slowdown. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
It's the 26th annual WSB Radio Carathon.
July 23rd and 24th.
All of us at WSB team up to benefit the kids at the Aflac Cancer and Blood Disorders Center at Children's.
Won't you please help?
Donate online today at WSBradio.com/carathon.
Thank you for your support of Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh, really? Rufus loves new tricks. It's Ashley Frasca for Finley Roofing, the Roof Guys. Known for decades of impeccable roofing, now offering windows and doors that live up to the Finley name. Provia Windows and Doors. Maximum energy efficiency, long-term performance, and high-quality installation. Plus, upfront pricing and 0% financing. For roofing, windows, and doors, think of Finley first. FinleyRoofing.com.
Jane is a small business owner.
That's right.
And tell them what that's like, Jane.
Yeah, well, it's like a roller coaster with a lot of ups and downs, and some days things can feel like they're flying off the rails.
Yep, it's a lot. But the Total Solutions Advantage only from Comcast Business can help you manage it all. With the largest, fastest fiber-powered network designed for 100% reliability with business internet and wireless connect. Plus gig speeds with security and equipment included. All with a 5-year price lock.
Nice. So everything stays on track.
Exactly. The Total Solutions Advantage. Get started for just $60 a month for 12 months when you add wireless connect to a qualifying internet package. No one does business like Comcast Business. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only. 1-year agreement, paperless billing, and automatic payments with bank account required. $60 offer requires 300 meg internet, security edge, and additional qualifying service. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Shelly Winter here. Join me this Saturday at noon for the Car Guys with Kevin Deutsch from Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Buy or lease, fix or sell, everything you want to know about cars, we will cover Saturday noon to 1 right here on 95.5 WSB.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155. 800-896-8155.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorney.
Sweet James, the only firm to call if you're hurt in a crash. 800-9-million and SweetJames.com.
You know, one thing that makes D. Geller & Son unique is we're not just a jewelry store, we're jewelers. It's not just about the jewelry, it's about the jewelers themselves. It can be tough to know who to trust to repair that ring you got married in and wear every day, or refurbish that sentimental family heirloom being passed down. Atlanta has trusted D. Geller & Son for 87 years, 3 generations. It's because our jewelers are true experts, decades of experience, education, and expertise, so you know your jewelry will be taken care of. When was the last time you had your jewelry appraised? Our GIA certified appraisers are recognized by any insurance company in the nation, so you've always got a current value. The D. Geller & Son team are experts, not clerks, with solutions only a true jeweler can pull off. So remember, there are plenty of jewelry stores out there, but D. Geller & Son has been Atlanta's most trusted jeweler since 1939 for a reason. Come see us in Kennesaw and Sandy Springs, or make an appointment at dgeller.com.
Affordable jewelry for everyone is at D. Geller & Son.
You're evil. You're evil. Don't give her ideas.
A little.
Don't give her ideas.
A little. I'm not evil, just a little touch. By the way, Tommy Tuberville, I'm telling you, this is all lining up. Tommy Tuberville, who was the coach for Auburn, but has been a senator now from Alabama for a while, just told CNN that 4 to 5 senators, he believes that there are 4 to 5 senators that did not legally win their election. So this is where we're going. I think that, and I'm going to say that I don't want any of this to happen, but I don't think anybody warned of this before I did, because I've never seen anything even in my algorithm talking about it. But the events have just been so obvious to me. Now, if they win the Senate, I think maybe a lot of this goes away. But if they lose the Senate, I believe, this is another prediction from me. So it's just me this is just me just throwing this out there. So everybody remember I said this. If they lose the Senate, which, by the way, is still kind of an uphill battle. It's not the House seems like, it's pretty obvious that's going to go to the Dems in the midterms. But the Senate still an uphill battle, but not as tough a battle as it was, say, 6 months ago, or it doesn't look like it. But if they lose, if Trump loses the Senate, this is my prediction. Put this on Kalshi. I guess we have to wait till the time comes. Trump will tell J.D. Vance not to swear in the new senators. That's my prediction. Now, it turns out that's protocol. The Constitution doesn't require that the vice president. It can be the vice president. It could be a federal judge. It could be a Senate pro tem. It can be a lot of things. But as a marker, I believe that if they lose the Senate, the administration will say it was rigged, and he will tell J.D. Vance, you're not going to go swear in those senators. And unlike Pence, Vance is going to do what he's told. And it's not going to happen. And then after that, Trump might say, I could almost predict this, because I think this is where it all goes, because he doesn't want to be a lame duck. He wants to have a Wild West last 2 years. I think he's going to say that because the Senate is not legitimate, I will not work with the Senate for the last 2 years. That's what I'm thinking is down the line. And hey, only time will. What do they say on the great sports cast that you see?
We'll see how it all plays out.
I guess we'll have to see how it all plays out. But those are my predictions. So mark them in stone so that I can be congratulated if I'm right, or we all just forget about it if I'm wrong. Alex Williams says the red alert continues on 985 in Gwinnett.
Yeah, unfortunately so, Eric. 985 northbound traffic red alert is ongoing. No traffic getting through 985 northbound between I-85 and Buford Drive. Don't even get on 985 northbound. Exit off at some of your exits before that, such as Lawrenceville-Swanee Road, Old Peachtree, or Sugarloaf Parkway, and take Satellite Boulevard as your alternate. Stall still in the center lane in Sandy Springs, 285 westbound, the outer loop past Roswell Road. And we're jammed up on 285 in DeKalb County, Isabella Rodriguez.
Trouble on 285 southbound. That's the inner loop just past Glenwood Road. That's exit 44. A left lane is blocked there, and that's causing you some major delays all the way back to I-85. This report is brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the Trustdale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Cracks, gaps, and leaning? Oh my! You've got foundation problems.
Hi, I'm Mark Beckham, owner of Atlanta Ramjack. You should never ignore cracks in your bricks, stucco, sheetrock, or drywall. Also, check for gaps in your door frames, windows, or your garage door. And if your chimney is leaning, you probably have a foundation issue.
Let the specialists at Ramjack fix it right the first time. Google Atlanta Ramjack for your free estimate.
Ramjack. It's that time of year again. When school's out, traffic finally takes a breather. It's also the time many families relocate to a newer home before the next school year starts. This is Scott Slade. If this is you or you're thinking to refinance to better terms, MyLend is my place to go for all your home lending needs. Right now, more homes are on the market, giving buyers more choices than they've seen in years. MyLend is helping buyers move forward with smart mortgage strategies designed for today's market. Their loan experts will walk you through the process and explain everything clearly, allowing you to shop with confidence. The folks at MyLend have seen it all, and this is why so many Atlanta real estate agents trust them to refer their clients to them. And it's why I trust them too. Call MyLend. 770-817-2000. That's 770-817-2000. Online, it's mylend.com. Spelled it M-I-L-E-N-D. NMLS Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee 148769, located at 8995 West Side Parkway, Alpharetta, Georgia 30009. MyLand is an equal housing lender.
Let me tell you something. When you sign your insurance policy, for some brokers, that's the finish line. Handshake, commission, done. Then you may not hear from them again until it's time for renewal. Your business runs all year, and so do the gaps and the risk. That's why we're introducing SuperSure. If your company has more than 25 employees, whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just buy a policy online. SuperSure is the super agency built for you, licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At supersure.com, you can access tools like fine print facts, which translate your current policy into plain English so you see what's covered and what's not. Plus, a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth so you know what actually needs protecting. Go to supersure.com/Clay. One super agency, one powerful platform, all your policies in one place. That's supersure.com/Clay.
Paid for by Supersure Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, two trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Men, if ED or PE is affecting your performance in the bedroom, you don't have to live with it. Priority Men's Medical Center restores men's performance in the bedroom in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE. Even when Viagra and Cialis have failed, men are now lasting longer than ever. Right now, your consultation and first treatment are free. Call Priority Men's Medical Center now at 404-885-8885 or PriorityMen'sMedical.com.
News, weather,
traffic. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6 o'clock, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by the Lloyd Advisory Group. Our top local story, the storms make a mess of the Friday drive home. Alex Williams has the latest live now in the traffic center.
And yeah, Bill, unfortunately, we're still dealing with a traffic red alert, if I can get it out, in Gwinnett County, where we're still seeing some rain falling. Not the best visibility up here. 985 northbound is shut down between I-85 and Buford Drive. It is a bumper-to-bumper ride back behind that, leaving Highway 316. Go ahead, think about using Satellite Boulevard, Buford Highway, Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. All those will get you up to Buford Drive, where you can head east and hop back on 985 northbound and north of this red alert, Bill.
Right now, it's 76 degrees in Atlanta, and the good news is the heavy rain and storms that moved through earlier are beginning to wind down. Will there be storms all weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. With Stone Mountain Park in danger of losing its police force, a law enforcement group worries about the consequences.
According to Steve Gaynor with the Georgia Fraternal Order of Police, a handful of Stone Mountain Park police have already found other jobs. He says the social media post warning of the department's possible disbandment is accurate and a bad idea.
There's threats from all around to just get U.S. citizens, and I don't think this is the time to cut security at a major attraction where thousands, hundreds of thousands of people come every year.
Gaynor says the vote is on the Stone Mountain Memorial Association's agenda for Monday. We have reached out to the association for its response. Veronica Waters, 95.5 WSB.
A motorcycle driver's helmet camera leads to an arrest in a Gwinnett County road rage case.
The video shows the suspect, Scott Henderson, pulling next to the motorcycle and pointing a gun at the victim before driving away. During police questioning, Henderson vehemently denied he had a gun.
It may look like it, but it's not.
Then what is it?
It's just me holding something. It was like I had something in my hand like trash.
Henderson has been charged with aggravated assault. Gwinnett police say you should never confront a driver, and if you feel threatened, get to a safe place and call 911. Jonathan O'Brien, 95.5 WSB.
We are learning more today about the source of that nasty stomach bug going around. California's Taylor Farms is being investigated as the source of the outbreak. Taylor Farms supplied lettuce and other produce to Taco Bell restaurants where customers ended up getting sick. Infectious disease expert Dr. Deb Howry says it is still better to be safe than sorry.
We need to continue to, wash vegetables very thoroughly, particularly lettuce at this time.
The parasite is causing cases of an explosive stomach bug in more than 30 states, including here in Georgia. The bulk of the cases are in Michigan, Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky. More Metro Atlanta police officers are accused of potential misuse of the Flock camera system.
The Fayetteville Police Department says testing of a new auditing feature showed 3 officers conducted license plate searches on themselves, family, and acquaintances outside of their police work. The now ex-officers were first put on administrative leave before their firings. The police department says the searches constitute a violation of department policy. The GBI has been called in. Last month, 3 Cherokee County deputies were fired along with a Greene County deputy, all related to Flock camera searches. Cheryl Castro, 95.5 WSB.
With the war in Iran escalating again, Money reporter Elizabeth Schulze says it is sending gas prices higher.
The national average for regular gas is back around $4 a gallon. Diesel did just surpass $5, and that means higher transport costs for trucks, trains, and tractors. We are seeing oil prices climb as hostilities escalate in the Middle East and shipping stalls once again in the Strait of Hormuz. Another factor is that Russia's oil refineries have been damaged by drone strikes from Ukraine.
According to AAA, Metro Atlanta's gas prices average $3.77 a gallon. A boil water advisory is in effect in South Fulton and Fairburn. The advisory is out of an abundance of caution after a power outage at the Adamsville pump station. It is now 6:04. The Von Hessler Doctrine continues in less than 2 minutes. Right now, live team coverage of traffic and weather, and triple team traffic begins with Alex Williams.
No change. Traffic red alert in Gwinnett County, Bill. 985 northbound completely shut down north of I-85. Don't even try to get on 985 north. You're going to get stuck. You need to get off beforehand and use Satellite Boulevard, Buford Highway, or Peachtree Industrial Boulevard as your alternate. Still got a stall in Sandy Springs, 285 west, the outer loop past Roswell Road. That's in a center lane. And a trouble in the left lane into DeKalb County. It is just now clearing 285 southbound, the inner loop at Glenwood Road, all lanes opening up there. What's it looking like on I-20 in DeKalb County, Isabella Rodriguez?
If you're leaving Lithonia, expect a slow ride on I-20 westbound. That's beginning before Panola Road, and it stays heavy with another issue past Panola Road that continues towards 285, and that'll take you some delays about over 30 minutes. You'll want to use Cummington Highway to avoid this slowdown. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast, sponsored by Shoemate, the official air Air Conditioning of Atlanta. Here's Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Heavy rain and gusty winds with the scattered storms through early evening, then drying up overnight down to 76. Scattered storms return again Saturday afternoon and evening, high 91. And then on Sunday, about the same, low 75, high 91 with scattered afternoon storms. On Monday, will be a little bit drier, a little hotter, low 75, high 92. Rain chance drops to 30% for some isolated showers and storms. And my 5-day forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, isolated afternoon storms both days, highs Tuesday 93, Wednesday 92.
And as we check Storm Tracker radar, we do see some scattered rain showers still around Metro Atlanta, but the heavy stuff is pretty much moved out at this hour. 74 in Brookhaven, 81 in Peachtree City, 73 in Kennesaw. More news at 6:30. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Correctamundo, Caiaccio. Hour 4 of the Von Hessler Doctrine begins right now. I'm assuming Greg Russ has joined us.
That's correct.
Well, okay. Wait, were you shy? Are you afraid to speak? Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I get stage fright.
Okay, all right. I don't want to put too much pressure on you.
After all these years, the public speaking class, the anxiety I had when I had to take that in college comes
still there,
flooding back.
Did you have trouble with your public speaking presentation at Georgia State?
Yeah, no, I don't think I had trouble. I think I got a good grade on it.
Okay, but you were nervous.
Well, because, look, it all ties back to this presentation I had to give in middle school. And before I went up to give the presentation, I was thinking, because I'm going through puberty, God, I hope my voice doesn't crack. Please don't let it crack. And in the middle of the presentation, it cracks. And I look up, everyone's laughing, including the teacher. The teacher's just cracking up.
Jeez.
Now, I'm sure the teacher thought that's cute. That's why they were laughing. I'm sure they weren't condemning you. They just thought it was funny.
Middle school stinks.
Yeah.
Gosh, middle school was the
No,
worst.
actually, middle school actually does stink. I mean, I'm talking about
literally
just for your nose. you got a bunch of people who don't really know what hygiene is yet, and they're needing it for the first time.
Yeah, some kids don't realize that. Hey, it's time to put that deodorant on.
Yeah,
it's time to start.
So
But
it
the
stinks.
parents need to step up at that point.
Well, that's well now.
We don't use it.
I think now. I remember. I think both my kids. I think now somewhere in is it 5th grade or something? They kind of give them a lecture about hygiene. I remember my kids came home with deodorant one day, so they must have given them a lecture. Well, yeah, because the teachers don't want to smell that.
I don't think anymore, because some parents will get angry if it's the incorrect type of deodorant. There's mercury in that. How dare you? And you
Not all natural.
That's right. Our children use lemons only.
All right, so I did get a little complaint here from a Georgian. With all this rain, and now we see there was an example of somebody was stuck where
85 South by the Spaghetti Junction
because of this all this rain. Why is the drainage on our highways so poor here? I don't understand. Look, when we have big snow and the city locks up for 2 days, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I don't think we should be spending a bunch of money on equipment that is going to be needed once every 5 years when we get a big snow. But rain, we get a lot of. It's a rainy night in Georgia. I mean, people have been writing songs about this.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't get it. Years ago, when I did the morning shift, and I was driving to work one morning, 4:30 in the morning, and it was raining like cats and dogs. There's a little dip, a little valley, a little dip right on 400, right before you get to 285. I can't remember exactly where it was. I'm speeding along, and it's raining like hell, and I get into this dip, and it's flooded with water, and I go right through it, and it rips my rear bumper off of my car.
Whoa.
And that rear bumper wasn't something that I was like, oh, I need to get that fixed. Or it was perfectly fine. And it ripped it right off. That was probably in 2009 or something.
Man.
Why? I don't get that. That's a good question for GDOT. Why is the drainage so bad?
All right, Natalie Dale, I know you're listening. And
Yeah.
the people are listening. Why is the drainage so bad?
Yeah, and I don't even mean, because I know that some people at GDOT do listen, and they're fans of the show.
And remember,
in the nicest way, I'm asking, why is the drainage so bad? And maybe it's not even GDOT's problem. I don't know.
There is a war. You do have ATL DOT and GDOT.
Yeah, and are they in, or do we have to go to the sewage department or whoever? Is,
the watershed?
The water, whatever, whoever's in charge of that. Maybe they work together when they put these things together, but I just feel like, we're going to get a lot of rain for some months every year, and that seems to be like something we ought to be able to handle because it's not. It's I mean, the rain has moved out now, so it's not even like somewhere where, Eric, it rained for 24 straight hours. I'm going to back off if it rains for 24 straight hours. I don't expect us to be able to handle that.
You're certainly onto something, because I know that when we did have that little bit of snow and ice this past winter, I mean, even the drainage is so bad, at least on my side of town, that you can still see some of the leftover brine from when they put that down from the ice and snow, on the road. Yeah,
Brian Kemp.
It never washed away. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, it's just sitting there because the water will never wash it through into the sewer. So. Yeah. Don't call it a complaint. It's a query. It's a question from a concerned Georgia citizen.
ChatGPT said because asphalt doesn't absorb water.
No, well, we have.
Thank you.
Fired ChatGPT.
Yeah. What does Claude say?
It's Claude a little bit, maybe knows a little bit more. Gemini seems to understand the roadways.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, Gemini's the worst. You ask about the roadways and it'll tell you why you're racist.
Only a racist would ask a question like this. I know what you're up to. I'm not giving you an answer.
You have the privilege of thinking about the roadways when
That's
there's
true.
a bunch of people out there who are struggling.
I'm beginning to struggle. I'm wondering, being a local celebrity, I'm not out of my mind. I know that I'm only a quasi-celebrity within a 60-mile radius. I can drive out of any celebrity that I have.
Hey, the AM is 100 miles, and during the during nighttime, I mean, you got the whole East Coast.
That's a real Clear Channel station.
Yeah.
A literal
whole East
Clear
Coast.
Channel.
Yeah, I get that, but
You can hear you in Michigan.
who's listening to that? And that's like something that dips in. I can drive out of any celebrity that I have, but it seems to me, I mean, there's some people who really, really like this show. How come no one up to this point has tried to nudify me?
I have. Let's see it.
I mean,
My folder's overflowing. Let's see it.
I see the story in Wired, and this is where Greg goes, is that still a publication?
It's still a thing? I had no clue.
YouTube and X have become gateways to nudify apps. Now, I remember X, you used to be able to, there was that period of time where you could bikiniize somebody. I think that went away because there was a lot of pressure on Musk, and he took that away.
Liberals.
Well, I sent everyone in the show text
that
video of me,
Yeah.
an AI version of me dropping my shirt and wearing a thong and walking up the stairs.
Yeah, that was disturbingly sexy. Can I tell you that? It was disturbing.
That was muscular. It made me look good.
Yeah, it was. So
good thighs,
glutes.
Yeah, did you have what do you? As I recall, this is a few months ago. Were you wearing like a onesie or something, and you just like popped it off or something, and then you turned around and walked back up the stairs?
I think the picture started waist up, and the shirt falls off, and then I turn around and walk up, and it just reveals that I had no pants on the whole time, just a thong.
And how did you just took a picture of yourself and you said put it in front of stairs and have it walk up the stairs? Is that how you made that? How did you make that?
Yeah, there was existing picture of me, and the prompt was something like that: have my shirt fall off and have me turn around and walk up the stairs in only a thong.
Was that Grok?
That was Grok. Yes.
All right, so it wasn't X, it was Grok, where you could. That was the.
Eric's taking notes so we can do this.
Okay, so and then
So how'd you do that exactly?
YouTube and X have become gateways to nudify apps. A new study found that social media platforms are referring people to sites where they can create non-consensual, sexually explicit deepfakes for as little as $1 an image. Now, is it really $1 an image? Is it $1 an image, but it takes 30 times before it gets it the way that you want it to? I'm not so sure.
I haven't experimented very much with the
$1.
nudify technology.
I'm just asking
I would guess,
questions.
yes.
You don't have to get all defensive. I'm just asking questions because the way that AI works a lot, like the tokens, supposedly, but then you run through 9 million tokens trying to get something right, and you realize, oh, that's everything I paid for. So I'm just saying, I don't think the dollar thing necessarily. You do it once, it's exactly that only cost me $1. But I don't think people should be doing it. But if they're doing it, why isn't anybody? Because the reason I ask is because it's always going to look better than the real thing. If you nudify me, the chances are it's going to look better than the real thing.
Now, are these actual apps or are they?
No, well, it takes you to the apps.
Okay.
So they're saying that YouTube and X.
Because I can't imagine Apple would allow an app like that in their store.
No.
They would. Yeah, they wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't. Yeah, where would you get an app like that? Android, maybe? Android's Wild West.
Yeah.
I mean, on the internet.
Or Signal.
Yeah, but so you could put it on an Apple. You just can't get it from the Apple store.
Right.
Well, you can put it on a browser, and like Claude or OpenAI.
Well, tell us more. He's nudified everybody at WSB.
Is that not illegal
his
to do
Dave
this?
Baker nudes are stunning. Let me just say
hot
that.
as can be.
See his crawl space.
Take a look at it. It's great.
What were you saying, Greg?
I was just asking. This is not illegal. It doesn't seem to be.
Is
That's
it illegal? Is
Didn't
it?
Melania Trump?
Yeah. That's the
Don't
Melania.
do it.
The Melania
No,
Act.
it's bad.
Yeah, but
I didn't like. I don't want.
Yeah, I think that they got something passed.
Buckle up.
It looks like. I mean, it's state by state, obviously. Sometimes creating them, if you don't share them, that is not illegal. But the moment you share them, it seems like across the country.
Well,
that
then
is
you get
illegal.
into that whole. What do they call that? Revenge. What is
Porn.
Revenge porn, right?
Deep
so
fakes.
you get into that, like where you're taking somebody that you know, and then you're spreading it amongst your friends and stuff like that, and that would fall under that, I would imagine. You know what's interesting is the way that these stories are told. So you look at this Wired thing, and obviously everybody's condemning this, and I do as well. I don't think it's a good thing, but look at what they put. They have like sort of nude.
Yeah.
They have like a montage of like nude stuff that
Blurry
is
cleavage.
It's blurred, but they're using sex to sell this article
Let me click on that.
about how.
Oh.
I mean, the shadows there. I mean, hold on. Watch where this goes up. Is it what I think it is?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Talk about a crawl space. It's right there.
By the way, so YouTube and X, the number one site that it's pointing to.
No.
as a site-
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to give them. I don't want it to become a documentary. Alex Williams
providing a service.
Alex Williams has better news on 985 North in Gwinnett.
That's right, Eric. We are lifting that red alert. All lanes have reopened. 985 northbound and north of the I-85 split before you get it to Buford Drive. Now, if you're stuck in that backup coming out of Duluth, 85 northbound, that's still pretty rough. I know it looking at the ride starting before Sugarloaf Parkway, but hang in there. It's going to get better. If you're traveling on I-20 westbound into Cobb County, not getting better. Still dealing with a crash in at least one lane past Panola Road. Delays back to Turner Hill. You can use Covington Highway. Checking the ride on 285 over toward the west side with the help of Isabella Rodriguez.
We have progress on the west side. That stalled vehicle on 285 westbound past Roswell Road has cleared. The traffic is improving through Sandy Springs. However, you'll still find some delays on 285 northbound around Atlanta Road, so expect to tap the brakes as you approach that Cobb County area. This report is sponsored by John Foy & Associates Personal Injury Law Firm. After a car crash, nothing feels the same. Who do you have in your corner? Get the law firm that has experience and results. Get the strong arm, attorney John Foy. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center, Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
Get your medical questions answered with the Doctors on Call, presented by Northside Hospital. This Sunday, we'll be joined by Dr. Ashley Corey Shao, a specialist in family medicine who will take your calls and discuss family health. Tune in this Sunday at 8 a.m. for the Doctors on Call, presented by Northside Hospital on 95.5 WSB.
Monica Pearson for Superior Plumbing. Did you know the water pressure regulator is the heartbeat of every home? It can affect all things in your plumbing system, and when it's not regulated, it is the main cause of most plumbing problems. They only last about 8 years. Have Superior Plumbing check yours.
WSB Atlanta, WSB BFM, and HD1 Doraville. 95.5 WSB, Atlanta's News and Talk.
It's not just about great prices. It's about how you feel when you know with great confidence that you're being taken really good care of. Come see why Georgia made us #1. Beaver Toyota coming. I'm not kidding. We're going to wow you.
Scott Slade here with the president of Loud Security Systems, John Loud. John, when it comes to protecting your business and employees, compromise isn't an option.
Exactly, Scott. At Loud Security, we provide extensive commercial security systems so you can be sure your assets, employees, and property are under constant vigilant protection.
And you cover it all. 24/7 intrusion detection, live video monitoring with virtual guard response, even smart access control.
Plus, fully managed life safety systems, fire alarm, and fire suppression systems, including fire extinguishers and sprinkler inspections.
With customizable solutions, real-time alerts, and your team blending today's technology with old-fashioned service, business owners can stay focused on what they do best.
That's the Loud Security Systems promise. Business security monitoring you can trust.
So trust the local experts at Loud Security. Call today, mention me, Scott, and get 3 months free monitoring when you get Loud.
Loud Security Systems. Call 678. Get Loud.
Are you struggling with weight gain, high cholesterol, constipation, warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick? Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of real whole grains and bread. Come visit us at the Bread Becker store in Woodstock, where we can teach you how to make real, delicious bread, a healthy, easy, affordable solution for your family that can change your lives. At Bread Beckers, we offer in-person and online cooking classes. Come check out our complete line of grains, beans, sweeteners, other natural foods, and top-of-the-line kitchen equipment and more. We'll teach you how to make your own real bread that might be the answer to your family's physical ills. Take the first steps to a healthier life. Visit breadbeckers.com and listen to Sue's Healthy Minutes podcast to make a healthy eating change in your life. Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
George Stein literally wrote the book on DUI defense in Georgia. Let him represent you. GeorgeStein.com.
And now, a no-frills ad brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Here it is. You can save big when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's it. See? Just a good old-fashioned, straightforward ad. See if you can save at Progressive.com.
Sounds like your car is giving you trouble again, Frank.
Mary, I think she's finally running out of steam after all these years.
Well, why don't you give her a second chance where she can make a difference in the community?
What do you mean?
Donate her to Tommy Novus Center. I just donated my vehicle. It was super easy and fast, and they'll use the proceeds to help people with disabilities find jobs.
That's a great idea. What a feeling knowing my old rundown car can help someone.
Donate your old vehicle, RV, or boat to Tommy Novus Center and help people with disabilities gain meaningful employment. Call 866-NOVUS-AUTO or visit TommyNovusCenter.org and donate today.
Well, it turns out that the Home Run Derby got its worst ratings in more than 2 decades.
It's a little over 5 million.
Time to
Was
get rid
shown
of it.
on,
It was on Netflix.
Well, there's 2 things going on here. There was also, it was behind a paywall. I feel like almost everybody has Netflix, but it is a paywall. So I would imagine if you look at it, probably the ratings, the reason it ended up on Netflix maybe was that the ratings were going down, and it's boring. It's boring, but
That's the part people like the most. The game is boring. The All-Star game is boring.
No, I know, but even like we were talking about this a few days ago. It's the slam dunk contest in the NBA All-Star weekend. Used to be great, and now it's boring. I think the home run derby is kind of boring. I think that this one actually turned out to be somewhat exciting because they changed the rule where your last hit, if you hit a home run, you're last up, then you're able to keep on going until you stop, and that's how it was won. I can't remember Jordan. Can't remember.
Oh, the guy from the Cardinals. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And that's how
he
it was
made more
won.
money winning, by the way, the home run derby, $1 million prize than his salary this season. So that's nice.
I'm sorry, I missed that. You're saying he got $1 million for winning it?
That's what
for winning.
Okay,
and I think he's making the league minimum this year at $700,000, so he made more.
That's why he had something. He had something to win. He had a reason to get interested. I think like with the All-Star, with the NBA, the slam dunk thing. In the beginning, it was like Michael Jordan and all the big stars, and then for some reason, the big stars stopped participating. Which I don't know what that reason was. If you didn't win, maybe it didn't look good for you or something. Or I think what happened was it kind of got to the point for most audiences that like all the tricks were seen. In the beginning, it was like something new, and look, he jumped over a car or whatever.
Yeah, when Blake Griffin jumped over the Kia, that's when they jumped the shark. That was it. At that point, it's like, okay,
it was over then.
It was over then. It's never been the same since. And I think with the home run derby, the reason why it's losing popularity is kind of the same thing. A lot of the main stars choose not to participate in it because it messes up their swing. The timing is different because they're just tossing the ball to you instead of actually throwing like a live pitch.
The one
to
guy's
you.
dad pitched to him.
Yeah,
the guy from the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Right.
But why did the big NBA stars? Somebody ask Gemini. Why did the big NBA stars stop participating in the slam dunk? Because it's not the. I see what you're saying there.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to play a game and they don't want to get messed up in their rhythm. But that's not going to happen to you by being in it by dunking. And, I don't think that's not going to mess
hurt.
up. You could. I mean, how many people have?
It offers little promotional value relative to high injury risk.
Okay. Have a lot of people been hurt?
Diminishing financial rewards compared to their massive salaries and carries a high
And what's just
risk
interesting is when you get paid that much, because there used to be a thing of, well, I'm going to do it because it promotes the league and it keeps interested in the league. And I'm one of the highest paid in the league, and I'm a face of the league. And what comes with that is some sort of responsibility to help push the league, because the more ratings the league gets overall, the more money the players get in the end. Right?
Well, yes. It also, this is interesting. It says it carries a high risk of public embarrassment on social media.
I think that has a lot to do with it. Alex Williams is checking the ride through downtown.
Still a slow one as we try to dry out from all the rain. Eric, 400 southbound, you're hitting that brake pedal at Lennox Road on 85 south, just south of North Druid Hills, and on 75 from Northside Drive. Luckily, the heaviest of it's only going to stay with you down to Cortlandt Street. We're still tracking northbound delays, though, 75, 85 northbound from Highway 166 Langford Parkway up to Freedom Parkway. 285 southbound, the inner loop into Cobb County, still slow as you make that southbound commute through Tucker and into Clarkston, breaking free around Memorial Drive. A big jam on I-20 into Cobb County, Isabella Rodriguez.
If you're making your way out from Lithonia and Stonecrest, there are some major delays on I-20 westbound. That starts before Lithonia Industrial Boulevard, before Panola Road, and continues past Panola Road. You'll want to use Covington Highway as a fast track to avoid these slowdowns. This report is brought to you by Reliable Heating and Air. Stop paying for expensive heating and air repairs or home warranties. Get a reliable protection plan for just $14.99 a month and enjoy 100% parts and labor coverage for any age, system, make, or model. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Selling your old car on your own can be a nightmare. Shelley Winter here. I know you don't want to deal with placing ads, prepping the vehicle, meeting potential buyers, and negotiating. Save yourself a lot of time and stress by simply donating your vehicle to Cars for Kids. It's so easy, and you'll get a tax receipt for your charitable donation, a vacation voucher, and painless removal of your car. Go to carsforkids.org today. 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. Donate your car today.
Hi, I'm Tom Shane, third-generation owner at Shane Company. As a family jewelry business for almost 100 years, we are known for doing right by our customers. Our legacy of integrity depends on it. Here are 3 things we never do. We never cut corners. Our engagement rings are made to high-quality standards, and we stand behind them with our all-inclusive free lifetime warranty. We never buy diamonds without seeing them in person. We travel to the source, eliminate the middleman, and get first pick of the most beautiful stones. Then negotiate the price on your behalf. We never try to trick you on price. We don't mark up the rings just to mark them down and call it a sale. We offer true value from the start, so you get the best price every time. At Shane Company, we put you first because a friend always has your back. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Hey, it's Mark Aaron, back with my friends at Xfinity. An amazing deal right now, folks. 5-year price guarantee, same-day Wi-Fi on the most intelligent Wi-Fi. It can actually heal itself when there's a problem. Most reliable Wi-Fi for streaming, gaming, working from home, and the coverage unmatched. You get Wi-Fi in every corner of your home, and reliability, forget about it. Well, fiber-powered network with 99.999% reliability. Insane. Plus, you can lock in this deal for 5 years. 5 years on the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi with their best equipment. That guarantee, 5 years, same price, no contracts or commitments, and everything you need is included, including data, equipment, and the most reliable Wi-Fi available. Xfinity, imagine that. To get started, visit Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today. Xfinity.com to get started. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. 5-year price guarantee and, same-day Wi-Fi.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios.
News,
weather,
traffic.
95.5 WSB.
Atlanta's News and Talk.
At 6:30, I'm Bill Caiaccio. News sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Our top local story, the bulk of the heavy rain is over for now, but flooding is still a threat in some areas.
A flash flood warning has been issued for parts of Cherokee, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, and Gwinnett counties.
That is in effect until 8 o'clock tonight. Right now, it is 76 degrees in Atlanta. Will it be a stormy weekend? Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz has Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast coming up. A Gwinnett County man is arrested after video appears to show him aiming a gun at another driver in a road rage case. The suspect, Scott Henderson, pulls up next to the victim, who is on a motorcycle. After yelling at the victim, Henderson points a gun and then speeds off. During questioning by police, Henderson denies everything.
Somebody filed a report and said that you pointed a gun at them.
No, I did not.
He is now charged with aggravated assault. The Georgia Fraternal Order of Police raises alarms today about the possible defunding of Stone Mountain Park Police. Spokesman Steve Gaynor says for decades, Stone Mountain Police have provided specialized, highly trained law enforcement services, keeping millions of visitors in the park safe each year.
This is one of our biggest attractions in Georgia, and we need to provide protection to those individuals coming to visit.
We've reached out to the Stone Mountain Memorial Association for its response. A Fayette County traffic stop turns into a fraud operation, and 2 suspects are now arrested.
Deputies pulled the car over for driving in the wrong lane and later searched the vehicle, finding illegal narcotics like oxycodone and meth, along with several types of items deputies believe were used for fraud. They recovered forged checks, disguise items, and multiple fake IDs with different names and states all inside the car. The driver and passenger were both arrested and now face felony charges. Jordan Brown, 95.5 WSB.
An update late today from Hall County deputies after a woman is killed at a convenience store. She's identified as 44-year-old Tia Keith. Investigators say the woman went into the store to buy something, and when she came out, she was met by the suspect sitting in her passenger seat. She was shot multiple times, but was able to run back into the store where the suspect shot her again. The suspect is still on the run, and deputies don't know why Keith was targeted. Christmas in July in Forest Park. 600 families in need are getting free items today.
From clothes to household items, Clayton County residents signed up to shop for free at Forest Park High School. Councilmember Kimberly James says they hear from families too many times about how they are struggling to make ends meet.
We thought that if we could get some items that they could use that didn't have to pay for themselves, it would be a blessing to them.
Residents already picked their window of time to come in and look through the products to take home. Anything left over will be available to grab tomorrow morning. Mary Ryan Howarth, 95.5 WSB.
This could be a rough weekend on Metro Atlanta roads as the Georgia DOT has some major road work planned. In Cobb County, the I-75 express lane will be closed for restriping between 75 and 285 to north of Hickory Grove Road. Some lanes will be closed for rolling closures, the downtown connector for resurfacing between the CSX Railroad crossing and the I-75-85 Brookwood interchange in Midtown. And there will be lane closures also on 285 between South Atlanta Road in Smyrna and Paces Ferry Road. The Atlanta-based CDC says shredded iceberg lettuce by one supplier served at Taco Bell is the likely source of the nationwide outbreak of a severe stomach bug. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says this is helpful information.
Now that we know the probable culprits, I think it's going to be much easier for people to make healthy choices.
More than 30 states are reporting cases, including Georgia. Many Americans are pulling back on saving for retirement. Bloomberg's Tom Busby reports the main reason is stubbornly high inflation.
A new survey by NFP finds nearly half of working American adults say they're deprioritizing or are just unable to save for retirement right now because of high housing costs, high car payments, skyrocketing health care bills, or just everyday expenses.
It is now 6:34 and time for live team coverage of traffic and weather. And Triple Team Traffic begins with Alex Williams.
Hey, Bill, still watching a jam on the west side perimeter, both directions. That ongoing construction that's going to continue through the weekend that you mentioned. 285 north and southbound, right lanes blocked in both directions already between South Atlanta Road and Paces Ferry. Northbound delays start back at Hollowell Parkway. 285 west and southbound, you're still on the brakes from Riverside Drive, passing I-75 into that construction zone. And 285 southbound, the inner loop into Cobb County. Still seeing a few brake lights from Lawrenceville Highway down toward Memorial Drive. How are we looking on 85 through Gwinnett County, Isabella Rodriguez?
As you're making your way into Norcross, we're seeing that ride is going to have you tapping the brakes at coming out from 285 as you make your way past Pleasant Hill Road. It clears past there, but you'll run into some more issues as you make your way in Duluth before Sugarloaf Parkway that continue towards Swanee. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. Triple Team Traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Now Atlanta Radio's only 5-day forecast with Channel 2 Action News Chief Meteorologist Brad Nitz.
Heavy rain and gusty winds with the scattered storms through early evening, then drying up overnight down to 76. Scattered storms return again Saturday afternoon and evening, high 91. And then on Sunday, about the same, low 75, high 91 with scattered afternoon storms. On Monday, will be a little bit drier, a little hotter, low 75, high 92. Rain chance drops to 30% for some isolated showers and storms. And my 5-day forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday, isolated afternoon storms both days, highs Tuesday 93, Wednesday 92.
Storm tracker radar still showing some scattered rain showers around metro Atlanta, but the bulk of the heavy rain has now moved out. It is 80 in Noonan, 76 in Midtown Atlanta, and 76 in Dunwoody. More news at 7 o'clock. Breaking news when it happens. I'm Bill Caiaccio, 95.5 WSB.
Summer can be a lot of fun, but summer can also stink. You're outside enjoying the yard, but what is that smell? Hi, I'm Shannon, the owner of Scorpion Septic. That foul odor is the summer heat telling you that your septic system needs Scorpion Septic.
Take the sting out of septic service with Scorpion Septic, where there is never a pump-out charge with your repair. Details online, scorpionsepticservices.com.
ScorpionSepticServices.com. Every day, builders like you work hard to build the homes and businesses our communities depend on. Even in tough conditions with serious risks, you show up to get the job done right. So rely on the workers' compensation experts at Builders Insurance, ready to show up for you when it matters most. Builders protects the hardworking people behind every job site because we're built for those who build. Builders, insurance built strong. Learn more at BLDRS.com.
Hey, Georgia, we've got some good news. At Georgia Power, we're lowering rates to help you save. That's right. We're delivering the reliable, dependable energy you count on every day at a lower cost. Because reliability isn't just about keeping you connected. It's about helping you where it matters most, providing the power you expect and the savings you deserve. Day in and day out. Now how about that for some good news? Learn more at georgiapower.com/good news.
Steel Horse Law has mastered riding our Georgia roads and the twists and turns of Georgia law.
If you've been taught that all bread is unhealthy, I'm here to tell you not if it's real bread. Hi, I'm Sue Becker from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. If you're struggling with weight gain, high cholesterol, constipation, even warts, or kids who seem to be constantly sick, come visit us at the Bread Becker store in Woodstock, where we have taught thousands of customers that real bread might be their healthy solution. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've studied the incredible health benefits of real whole grains and bread. I discovered that store-bought bread has had most of the nutrients in the grain removed during milling, and yes, even packages labeled 100% whole wheat. Make a healthy eating change in your life at Bread Beckers in Woodstock. We'll show you how bread, but only real bread, might be the answer to your family's physical ills. The Bread Beckers. Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
There's breaking news from the desk of Jared Yamamoto.
Yes. Have you heard of Olive Garden's Pasta Pass?
Kind of.
You pay $100 and you get unlimited pasta and other like perks, like their breadsticks and whatnot.
For how long? A year?
I believe it's for a year.
13 weeks or something like that.
Something like
That's
that.
it?
Along those lines.
It's not a year.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you eat there every day, it pays off.
They only had 10,000 of them for sale, and they've sold out. That's the news.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
Oh,
So
I
here's
was
the
just
thing.
about to.
Here's
on
the.
olivegarden.org.
It wasn't as simple as just paying for the. So what happened if I wanted to use this?
So if you wanted to use it because it's so popular, you have to show a photo ID along with the Pasta Pass when you go.
Look, it's fantastic. We talked to the great people at Olive Garden who are going to be taking over running our elections. Unlimited breadsticks.
Save the garlic.
Look, save the garlic bread, save the breadsticks, and the salad bar.
I guess people were.
Wow, look at that salad bar.
Look at that, wow.
I guess people were handing it back to like their friends and neighbors because Olive Garden had to put out this.
Too many illegals were eating pasta.
It says literally from their X account here, the never-ending Pasta Pass is only for use by the pass holder whose name is printed on the pass. Passes are personalized
holder.
and non-transferable, and pass holders
or a pass holder.
If you're gonna be
Don't be a pass. That should be their slogan.
Don't be a pass holder.
Don't be a pass.
Pass holders must present a valid ID along with the pass at the time of ordering. So look at that.
It's fantastic. I love this idea. Pasta is great.
But we want the right people eating the food.
Right. We don't want the wrong people eating it. Somebody's eating the pasta.
Pretty soon they'll be making the point, politicians, I got to show an ID to get.
They've got a Fox
get
News
pasta.
article about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Oh,
comparing
it's almost like it's all manufactured, isn't it? We could do something as a joke, but it's not even a joke because it's actually real.
You have to show ID to buy a sex toy. Why not to vote? I don't understand.
Well, let me explain something to you. The right to a sex toy is not delineated in the Constitution. That's
Well,
right.
it should be.
But it's not. You have to get a constitutional amendment.
Right.
Something along those lines.
Well, I'll just throw out an executive order.
You like the is it garlic? Is it breadsticks? That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it should be Save the Breadsticks Act.
Save the breadsticks. Unlimited.
Well, apparently not. It's only 13 weeks. $100 for 13 weeks.
It's a pretty good deal.
That's not bad. Like if you work next to an Olive Garden, you could go there every day for lunch.
Who wants to eat at the same place every day?
Bring me the spaghetti.
Some people want like the same lunches every day.
I want spaghetti.
I once knew a guy, and I don't know, he's a bit older than me, and I haven't seen him in many, many years, but he told me that he has to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day of his life.
Ugh.
So there are people.
That's kind
What
of
happens if he
They're
doesn't?
not bad.
Yeah, what happens?
He goes on a
He's doing
shooting
a spree.
concern. Yeah.
He debts the
Does he
vest.
lose it? A loved one will die.
Listen, this is what we've all assumed is we don't want to find out what
Right.
happens
Yeah, you don't.
if he doesn't get his peanut butter and
He'll
jelly.
play a little
Some
game.
people have to flip the light switch on and off 3 times. Some people have to eat a peanut
That's
butter
right.
jelly
That's right.
sandwich.
Would you like the pasta pass details?
Yeah.
Pasta.
Where are you
Pasta.
from?
Marky
Ramone's pasta sauce.
Hey, how do you get the pasta? Are you from Rochester, New York?
No.
All
but
right.
13 weeks of unlimited dine-in meals for 100 plus tax.
Oh, dine-in meals.
Strictly non-transferable. Photo
okay.
ID required. Dine-in
Good.
only. Frequency: pass holders can visit as many times as they want during the promotion.
Okay,
including
so you
multiple
can
times a
so
day.
anything on the menu is available to you?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a pretty good deal for 13 weeks.
Pass holders can mix and match up to 120 combinations of bottomless pasta, homemade sauces, protein toppings.
Can you nudify it?
Served
Protein
alongside
toppings.
Oh, yeah.
unlimited soup or salad and
Cream-free.
breadsticks.
Can we stop putting protein on everything? That is the dumbest. It doesn't
No,
even-
this just means whether you add chicken to your fettuccine.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like,
But you know what I'm talking
dusting
about?
of
Like
protein.
these protein donuts. Nobody wants those.
You know, like the protein waffles?
They're terrible.
I want to enjoy a donut but not eat carbs.
They're awful. I mean, they taste awful.
Oh, they do. They're garbage.
I mean, I don't understand, but there's enough. Everything's got it
They
now.
got
So I guess there's-
protein over it.
Protein-a-chini.
Over it.
I put chicken on my donuts.
Oh, chicken donuts. Oh, that's delicious.
Chicken and waffles, chicken and donuts.
You've got your pastas. You've got fettuccine,
Pasta.
spaghetti, and angel hair rigatoni. Your sauces: Alfredo, meat sauce.
Oh no, wait a minute! I can't get what I can't get like what did I used to always like?
There's a
Carbonara, right?
Alfredo with chicken and broccoli.
No. There's
Alfredo. You may as well put Crisco on your pasta. Back then. You would get bolognese.
Sometimes when it gets like cold.
Bolognese is the best.
Yes, I love bolognese, but what did I used to always get when we went to that Italian restaurant?
That's what it was.
What's
Penne
the,
bolognese.
No, I get I'm talking about the noodle. Is
Tortellini,
maybe
Rigatoni.
Rigatoni. That's what I like. Is that not? It's not covered in the pass holder.
There's a gluten.
As a pass holder,
They might not have it there.
See, so of course, like
Calm down.
Well, I bought $100. I assumed I could get rigatoni.
So you're like, it looks like ziti. Why don't they just call it ziti?
Yeah, just get ziti. Same diff.
Same thing,
No, it's got ridges in it, which better holds the sauce.
They do have rigatoni. They do
Calm
Okay.
down, everybody.
I did not
Have
waste
rigatoni.
that
Ziti doesn't have the
$100.
ridge?
No,
Yeah, it doesn't.
No.
Do you
Ziti does
understand?
have the ridge.
No,
One's
rigatoni
ribbed. One's
is-
Oh,
ribbed.
maybe it does. Well, penne doesn't. Oh my
It's
god.
ribbed for your
Rigatoni
throat's
is-
pleasure.
discussion.
Yes.
This is a great deal.
it really is.
You got crispy chicken Frida you can add to your stuff.
Remember crispy
Meatballs.
chicken? Remember crispy chicken Frida? Oh, she was fantastic.
It really was.
Italian
Rigatoni is
sausage.
just more like a open and closed tube, where penne has like that beveled edge.
Yeah, and
It's the same
ziti does
exact thing.
not
So,
have
according
ridges.
to you.
No ridges.
On what?
The ziti.
Yes, it does.
All right,
No,
listen.
No, it doesn't.
404-872-0750-1-800-WSB-TALK. What kind of
Hey.
pasta do you think it really is?
Call in with your favorite pasta. That's right.
None of it matters. When
We,
you chew
we,
it,
we now
it goes in
suck
your-
as a radio
goes in
show.
your-
Shut up,
goes-
Greg. Shut
When
up.
you chew it, it
Shut
turns to
up.
mush.
Give me
immediately.
orzo.
I'm trying to get the phones
Stupid.
going. This is
All
a
these
radio.
shakes are dumb.
You won't
They turn to mush
You won't
the second
shut,
you chew them.
Shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth.
No, I chew with my mouth open so you
Shut
can
your
see the
mouth.
mush
I'm
of all
trying-
the different pastas.
Mush.
I want orzo. It's like rice.
You see this? You see what's going on here? The phones are dead. 'Cause
1-800 rice.
I like the little stars.
Greg wouldn't let me
Those
get the
are
phones
good.
going.
Call now.
Give
Do
me
you
the
like
little stars.
farfalle or penny?
What's your favorite pasta?
Farfalle.
That's what I just want to. I wanted to.
What's the one that looks like ears?
Ears.
Earzo.
Yeah, orzo. Wait, that's orzo. That's a rice.
I know.
No, earzo.
I just wanted to lay a
Conchigli.
marker down for
Conchigli.
people. I just want to lay a marker down for people to let them know when I say something like, "Call in now with your favorite."
Orchietti.
With your favorite. All right, I just won't even try. Okay, I'm just not going to be allowed by the doctrinaires to get to the end of that sentence, so I'm just going to give up. Alex Williams says 285 is slow in both directions through Smyrna.
That's right, Eric, and it's all due to construction that's going to be with us throughout the weekend. Right lanes blocked in both directions, 285 north and southbound between South Atlanta Road, exit 16, and Paces Ferry Road, exit 18. Those northbound delays start right around Bolton Road, 285 westbound. You're still on and off the brakes the whole way, leaving Georgia 400 and Sandy Springs, just passing I-75, heading southbound into that work zone, and still a crash working into Cab, 20 westbound past Panola Road, keeping it very slow from Turner Hill, use Covington Highway. Checking the ride through downtown Atlanta with the help of Isabella Rodriguez.
On the northbound side of 7585, those delays begin around Langford Parkway and Highway 166, and that stays with you as you make your way into Midtown. And on the southbound side heading into Midtown, the traffic is slow with backups on Georgia 400 around Lenox Road and on 75 southbound at Northside Drive. Next report in less than 10 minutes from the TrustDale.com Traffic Center. This report is sponsored by Peach Pass. This summer, don't just drive, go in 20 states with Peach Pass through the Easy Pass network. No extra apps, no stopping to pay. Visit peachpass.com. Triple Team Traffic 95.5 WSB.
The 26th annual WSB Carathon is right around the corner.
And we want to thank our friends over at Breda Pest Management, Peach State Hardwood, and Scorpion Septic.
Thank you very much
for their contribution and continued support for the kids at the Affleck Cancer and Blood Disorders Center at Children's.
Thank you for all your support.
You can donate right now at WSBradio.com/Carathon.
Won't you please donate?
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorney.
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle crash, you're probably asking, who do I trust? There's only one firm to call, friends, the attorneys at Sweet James. You've seen them all over Atlanta. Here's what makes them different. Many of the Sweet James attorneys used to represent insurance companies, so they know how they work and what comes next. Sweet James steps in, takes over, helps you get to the right doctors, and handles your case so you can focus on healing. They fight to get you the most money possible and help you get back on the road. They've recovered over over $2 billion for injured accident victims, and you pay nothing unless they win. Call for a free case review, 800-9-million, 800-900-0000, and sweetjames.com.
Just call Sweet James at 1-800-9-million. Just call Sweet James, your accident attorneys.
A dog? I'm not. I was born for a purpose, to bring you hope, to guide you out of darkness, to stand by you as you rediscover life. When past battles cloud your mind, I push them away. You tell me I'm your hero, just as you are mine. You hold me when you're afraid, whisper that I saved you. With me by your side, no challenge is too great, no night too dark. I'm your guide, your companion, your friend, your light. A dog? I'm not. With me, you see the world again.
Discover hope at Dogs Inc. Visit us at dogsinc.org to learn more.
Linda Beaver here. Buying a pre-owned vehicle is a big decision. It should feel exciting, not overwhelming. That's why at Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, only the best vehicles earn a place on our front line. Each one is carefully selected and inspected. Quality isn't negotiable. One property, 2 trusted brands, over 700 pre-owned vehicles. From a $5,000 starter car to your dream car. We have options for every budget. Beaver Toyota and Beaver Mazda, the safest place to make a big decision.
Waiting for the right time to replace those drafty, rotting old windows? Now's the time. NG Windows is having their biggest sale of the year. Save 24% off, plus up to 12 months, no interest, no payments. Upgrade to beautiful Infinity by Marvin fiberglass windows now and save 24% off. Hurry, sale ends July 31st. Window and door shopping made simple.
Infinity by Marvin from NG Windows, yeah!
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
On BritBox, there is a place where stories twist like cobblestone roads. Grand manners hide secrets, and stakes are higher than seaside cliffs. Find places worth getting lost in on BritBox. Watch new series like The Other Bennett Sister from the world of Jane Austen and A Woman of Substance starring Golden Globe winner Brenda Blethyn. If you want to get away, you're in the right place. Stream the best of British TV on BritBox. Free trial at BritBox.com.
No, I'm all right. The listeners are worried.
Past a pandemonium there.
Past them.
I just got run over by a train, and people were wondering, was I okay? I'm okay. I'm all right. It's interesting because so by the time we get back on Monday, there will be a champion in the World Cup.
That's right.
And so Saturday is they're playing for 3rd and 4th, which is strange to us. But I think it's because of the whole podium concept that most of the world has, right? 4 doesn't matter, but most of the world cares about the podium, and that's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So you got to find out who 3rd is. So England will play France on Saturday to figure out who's 3rd and 4th. And then Sunday, 3 or something?
3 o'clock, you got Argentina and Spain.
And Trump is going to hand the trophy to the winners. Interesting couple things there. One, so Trump hates Spain. He can't stand the prime minister or president. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't know which one it is. He cannot stand the leader of Spain. And he talks about it a lot. He's talked Spain down a lot. So that means the people of Spain probably are not all that enamored with our president. Now, so the first thing to look out for is, can he do this without slipping in something about their leader? Or the question is, does he have the ability to not kind of
you stink?
Yeah, sort of smack him as he's handing the trophy. The other thing is, which is maybe something, and I'm wondering if maybe Spanish visitors here in the country if the leadership of Spain is getting in touch with them on this, because it would not be a good look. Obviously, because our president has been talking that country down so severely for the last year, the people of Spain probably don't like that. So, but on the other hand, you do not want to be seen booing the leader of the host country. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think naturally anywhere, you know, if, for instance, if Americans would do that, right? If somebody and some leader had been talking, saying that we're horrible or whatever, your natural inclination is, I don't like that leader, I'm going to boo them. So I wonder, that's the two things. Can Trump just give the trophy and be all happy and thanks for being our country?
Congratulations, Spain.
There's no way.
Yeah, without saying something about how Spain is not
up in NATO or
something like, and then the other thing is, I would like to know if there's any attempt by the government of Spain to get in touch with any travelers in this country to say, don't do that. Don't show your displeasure. You may not like this guy, but he represents the host country, and that just would not be a good look.
Well, the good thing is that FIFA controls the entire broadcast to all the different networks across around the world. So all of a sudden,
they can cut it.
Yeah. So if he starts going on that tangent, all of a sudden you'll hear.
No, I don't think. No. I think that would happen if the people started booing.
Yeah.
I know they will not cut him off, because then they got to deal with. But the question is, I, as an American, put yourself in that situation. Suddenly there's a leader that you hate and has been saying that everybody, what would you do in that situation? But you wouldn't be correct. Spanish, they would not be in the right to do that. It doesn't matter who he is. You don't boo the leader of the host country. I just wonder if the country of Spain, the leadership, has thought about that or are worried about that.
Probably be so joyous for winning the World Cup. Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you would hope.
Yeah.
You would hope. As long as he doesn't. As long as he doesn't.
Dance.
Huh?
Belgium mocked his dance.
They did mock the
destroyed
dance.
the US.
They did mock the dance. So it's possible. So that's something to look forward to. It wouldn't be a good look. They shouldn't do it. All right. That music's telling us two things. Shut the hell up. Get the hell out. You know us. We do what we're told. Shelley Winter filled in for Mark Aram today, so J.D. Hayworth is next. I'm sure he's got a great radio show for you. We're going to take the weekend off. We hope you have a great weekend. Come back and do this all again Monday, starting at 3 p.m. You're all invited to join us, but until then, continue on your journey. Don't piss off the genie.
656 in the Trustdale.com traffic center. If you're leaving Lithonia, expect a slow ride on I-20 westbound beginning before Panola Road. Those delays continue past Panola and stay with you towards I-285. That's adding some major times to your trip, so continue towards Covington Highway to get around this. And on the west side perimeter, 285 is slow through Smyrna between South Atlanta Road and Paces Ferry Road, so you might want to stay on those left lanes during that ride. From the Trustdale.com traffic center, this report is brought to you by markspain.com. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing. Triple Team Traffic, I'm Isabella Rodriguez, 95.5 WSB.
Money update. From WSB consumer expert Clark Howard. Sponsored by Reliable Heating and Air.
I want to tell you, there are giant differences for the same person with auto insurance. My middle daughter shopped her auto insurance, dropped her premiums for the same coverage 60%. I can't promise you that kind of savings, but what I can tell you is that shopping around, make sure you're looking for the same coverages for your auto or homeowners at least every third year could save you a ton of money.
A noisy garage door is a cry for help that often requires only simple maintenance. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello from A1 Garage Door Service. Don't wait until a simple garage door repair becomes a major problem. Call A1 Garage Door Service today.
A1 from day one.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Shelley Winter here. Join me this Saturday at noon for The Car Guys with Kevin Deutsch from Butler Lexus of South Atlanta. Buy or lease, fix or sell, everything you want to know about cars, we will cover Saturday noon to 1 right here on 95.5 WSB.
The foods we eat can be downright bad for our health. This is Sue from Bread Beckers with Sue's Healthy Minute. I have a degree in food science, and for more than 30 years, I've been teaching the truth about real bread. Not the stuff you buy at the store. I'm talking real bread made with freshly milled flour. When you buy bread from the store, take a look at the ingredients. Enriched flour means that the nutritious bran and germ has been removed to improve the shelf life. Then a few B vitamins and iron are added back to replace the multitude of nutrients lost. That's not enrichment in my book. And today, that label may even read contains bioengineered food ingredients. Food should never be bioengineered. At Bread Beckers in Woodstock, we can teach you how to make real bread loaded with fiber and nutrients. A delicious, healthy, affordable solution that can improve your health and change your life. Visit breadbeckers.com or our Bread Beckers store in Woodstock.
The best Zero Res deal is back. Get 3 rooms of carpet